What is up, family? All right. Super excited about today. Market's looking really good. Maybe some buys right now. We're going to have to see. Let's see how many people come in. I want to see how many people come in without me announcing it. Got to do a couple more things and I will get started here. We're looking for buys. Just want to make sure I got my team what they need. There we go. Just buttoning up a couple more things, guys, and we're just going to let everybody come in. Let me open up the chat real quick. How's everybody's trading going so far? All right, just open up the chat. So if you messaged me before, I didn't even see it. So go ahead and say what's up now, and then I'll see you. Oh, already 8 people on here. That's awesome. Let's see if we can break 150. I'm feeling good today, guys. I think we're going to break 150 people. Really? I do. I think we're going to hit 150, 200 people. Let's do it. And put that over there. Let me grab the link. If you guys want to help me out and grab the YouTube link and share it to our groups, that'd be cool. Like Bob's going live right now or something like that. That'd be sick. That'd be like a show that you're showing up and people should show up, and I think we'd make it. All right, what's up, Michael Johnston? How you doing, buddy? All right, 1 second. Inspiration mode. What's up? Carla Lugo, what's up? Went negative 1200 this morning, now positive 969. Let's go, Gary. Way to turn that around. How's my audio? So magically my box started working again. I don't know how loud it is. Like, is my audio loud? I don't know. Is it clear? Let's try to grab this live. There's not really a delay either. That's good. Audio's good. Awesome. What's up, Gene? Hello, I'm doing great, Joanne. Joanne. How about you? All right. 19 people. I didn't even push this out yet. That's awesome. All right, cool. Good to know that YouTube is starting to notify everybody and share the channel. It's good. Good stuff. Let me add it to my Facebook group real quick. Hope everyone is green today. I am. Did fantastic this morning. It was really awesome. Really good movement to the upside around 10 a.m. Solomon. And I think we might get another buy. Unless it's not. All right, notified Facebook. Notifying school. I guess they're adding a live feature inside of school over the next week or so. So that's going to be cool. So if you're part of my school community, I'll be doing like live trainings in there as well. Just like I'll just jump on. I just want to see how good that is. It should be good. It should be good. So good. training. Boom. And someone training VIP. You're on YouTube on my phone, but not showing up on TV yet. Interesting. Sorry, French name. Johanna. That's not French at all. Johan. You're gonna have to. Yeah, is that what it is? Johan. Clinic office. What's up, yo? How you doing? Awesome. Glad you got the text. Peace in. I see that you got the text message yesterday. Guys, if you're in Futures Bootcamp and you want to make sure you get these trades while you're at work or whatever, make sure to go to the new members area and put your number in there. What's up, Brad Heron? Hey, man. Yeah, I saw your message. I really greatly appreciate that, Brad. I do greatly appreciate that. You're awesome, man. I still think I want to help you out. I don't care what you say. I got it. Brad, just so you know, Brad was very nice and he was like, don't worry about it. Help him instead and all this. I'm just going to help both of you. So you're going to have to take my money, Brad. Appreciate it. He even contacted my son. He's like, hey, man, tell Bobby doesn't have to worry about it. Just nice guy. Just nice guy. What's good, Alex? How you doing, buddy? My pleasure. I appreciate you. Awesome, man. You rock. All right. And let me just notify now the Telegram group. By the way, oh, where is it? By the way, okay, guys, I put a training in Futures Bootcamp inside of Bob's chart analysis. Let me show you this, just so you guys could see this. First of all, I'm going to do my live analysis. You know what? I'll do it right here. See, I'm not rushing to the chart. I do that intentionally. I'm not like antsy. Like I don't have to see it. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to see every second of every trade. Window, Telegram. All right, let me show you this, guys. If you're in Futures Bootcamp right now, I just added this new section called Bob's chart analysis. Let me see if I can pin that. Of course, I pay premium and I can't have more than 5 topics on top. Let me unpin with something else. That's important. That's important. That's important. That's all important. I can't like, unpin this, unpin that. Bob's chart analysis. Boom. So I just added this new area where I'm going to be doing trainings, extra trainings under Bob chart analysis. I just did an analysis of this morning, the trade that we could have had yesterday if we held. I think it was a 1 to 13, and what I see foreseeing happening in the future. So you don't have to be on these lives. You just know my analysis, right? Hopefully I'll stay consistent with that. Hold me accountable to that and ask for more trainings in here. That way, you're getting some extra stuff in there. So a little bit more exclusivity, a little bit more extra stuff for Futures Bootcamp members. But regardless, let me go into the charts and start this party. All right, let's do this. I have one more place to share it. Actually, it's in the. As always, if you're a one-on-one student, the reason people pay me for one-on-one, I gave 50 reasons. Actually, I think all of you should see this so you understand what I see and what I think and how I think about mentorship and what I think about. And again, this isn't for sale. There's no more spots right now. You can't even pay me to join mentorship at this current moment. You would have to be like complete rock star, whatever, like, which I'm sure you are, but you know what I mean. I made this right here, my YouTube stream, VIP, Futures Bootcamp, or mentorship. If you're part of Solomon Trading Group, which is just $14.95 a month. By the way, I'm going to be doing signals for my Pulse X straight to your phone for $14.95 per month. That's going to be released this month. But this is something for everybody, right? But I went over this post and I gave you 40, how many reasons? Hold on. 44 reasons for mentorship, right? But also the value of Futures Bootcamp, the value of the YouTube video. I just kind of went over the whole vision of what I do and what I do, right? So you see how much goes into actual mentorship. So if you're, and the reason I'm sharing this, guys, is for current mentorship students. If you're a current mentorship student, I want you to understand, read through these and understand the difference in value you're getting, okay? I put that out there as a statement because I don't want you to think, oh, I'm going on YouTube and you don't need me anymore. Well, no. I want you to come and actually utilize me, right? Let's look at the charts, guys. By the way, for the sake of this, on here, who is a one-on-one student that appreciates these lives and are doing good and getting payouts, funded, has been funded multiple times in the past, and who's a Futures Bootcamp? Just say both, or say Futures Bootcamp, one-on-one student, whatever. I just want to see who is all showing up here. All right, let's see here. Let me catch up on all your messages really quick. Audio is good, beautiful. What's up, Brad? Alex, what's up? John Nolan, hey buddy, how you doing, man? Alex McCoy, not too bad. Brad for Prez, Brad's awesome. Brandon Heil, what's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? Good to have you on the stream. Michael Johnston, did you get my Telegram message? I'll have to check, man. I get a lot of messages, and they're underneath all the coaching things. Phil B, howdy, Bob, Pastor Jeff Palmer, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? What's up? Gonna just watch unless AAA set up. Yeah. Let's go, Leo. How you doing, Leo? Good to see you, man. Does that also go for is Leo Brent? I never understood. Is Brent Leo, or is Leo Brent, or is that, am I tripping? Does that also go for VIP members? I'm sorry, I forgot what I was talking about at that point. Hey, Bob, what's up, Rich? Futures Bootcamp, Gene, one-on-one, Michael. Good day to you all. Brian Goldstein. Brian Goldstein woke up different today. Mr. Funded Man. Rich DeBell, one-on-one for sure, bro. Awesome. Good afternoon. Futures Bootcamp mentorship. I may be the only one-on-one student that never really used it. Only went on material on my own. Yeah, Jay, that's the problem, man. Use it. Utilize this, man. You know, it's a funny phenomenon that happens. People will, and it works for some people. People pay a lot of money for training and coaching, and because they paid it, they take their training more seriously. But they feel, I'm not saying you're this way, but they feel shy in utilizing it. I want you to utilize this. Ask the questions. Keep us going. I mean, I pay my coaches for a reason, you know, and then we do meetings going over you guys. And I jump in with the guns when like you're in trouble and things are happening. So we had an issue this weekend. Someone was going red, all this kind of stuff. I had to kind of smack them around. I'm not gonna say who. Abraham Varghese. I have no problem. I'm not bashful and I'm pretty blunt. So like, if you like that kind of attitude, I'll call you on your crap. And so will Bethany. Christian's more nice. He'll just pray for you, which he's awesome. I love the guy. Let's see it. What's going on? Boot camp. I'm VIP. Awesome, Pastor. Awesome. Jeff Palmer. My second time. Let's go. Great to have you, Jay. Good to have you back, man. Thank you so much. Preet Bajwa. Hand pink waving. What's up, man? Right here. One-on-one student funded account, 100% worth of value. Thank you, brother. Brandon Heil. Yeah, we love having you, Brad. You're always a good, positive person. Doing good. Have 4 300K funded accounts. That thanks to your knowledge. Appreciate you, Brandon Heil. Clinic. You're welcome, by the way. Clinic office. Bought the lifetime membership about 7 months ago. This is my first live. Awesome clinic. I've had several doctors, and I'm assuming you're a doctor. I've had dentists, multiple dentists, and many doctors. Super shy like me, I'm bothering them. Yeah, people feel like they're bothering me. I want you. I ask me 50 questions a day, Jay. Seriously, like I want you to bother me. You could ask Alex. Alex talks all the time. I've taken enough meetings, lol. If I get beaten up, I'm going to be quiet one-on-one. Awesome. Okay, thank you guys. All right, let's look at the charts. Appreciate you interacting. That's what this is all about, guys. I think we're going to hit 150 people today. I really do. Hit that like button. Tap that thumbs up. Guys, if you're brand new to the stream, Love to have you on board with me as part of our trading group. I'm not saying pay money, but just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, right? Tiffany, a girl with a guitar, not yet, but hopefully someday soon. Awesome. And let's be clear, not everybody needs mentorship. Me personally, I like to pay. Like, I've done it. I've paid $180,000, different programs, different things. I enjoy paying money for things that I love, like I'm passionate about. It puts more skin in the game, makes me take it more seriously. Like, you know, Alex says, haha, the good thing about mentorship is between the three of them, they're usually back to you within like 8 hours during the week. Yeah. Yeah. You're not bothering anyone. They're good. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, brother. All right. Let me make sure there's one more group. Man, I am like Solomon Trading VIP. And I was thinking about doing a text message out to Futures Bootcamp, just in case they didn't see it. Let me just do that. Let me just do that. I really need to do this. Hey, Brian, did you get your funded account? Did you get it? Like, are you good to go? Are you trading real money today? Like, well, money that you can take, right? There we go. All right, I'm sending a text out to the Futures Bootcamp members. And the reason I say that out loud is I want to make sure everybody's actually getting text. That's just notifying that I'm going live. Okay, that's it. Now, to the charts, promise. Let's do this. All right. Oh, perfect timing. Okay, so we got our low. I already marked this up. Actually, I would have been in right here. My bad, but it's safer here anyways. Okay. So let's look at this. This is the safer trade. It sucks. It's a 73-point stop, and I don't really love doing that. But let's look on the 1 minute, see if there's something better we can utilize here. All right, we could do this. So if it breaks this structure, we could put it under this 1 minute low here. Right here. All right, let me get this ready. Actually, I'm on the wrong account. I want to go to, I'm almost past that one too. Let me log out of this one and log into, actually, I'm going to stop sharing for a split second so I can log into this, because I don't want you freaking ganking my alpha account. You know what I'm saying? I want to pass this alpha maybe today, I think. We're at 5,183. Okay, cool. So let me share my screen again. We're going to do this together, guys. Who are we going to get today? Who's close to passing a challenge? Let's get some other people past today, right? So this is what I'm looking for, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at 51,838. I think on alpha, if you correct me if I'm wrong, I need 3,000. So once I get this funded, I think in like 7 days I can get payout. So we could do that together. Hopefully get a nice big payout on alpha together and see if they pay out. And then we can start rating those people. Just paid for us. Let's see what you got. So Alex says, of the programs I've paid for, Bob is amongst the best for response time, and all three coaches actually care for you as a person. Yeah, we really do, man. We really do. Like, you know how many times we're sitting there just like talking about completely other things than trading. You know, I'm all for like building lifelong friendships. And ultimately, at the end of the day, guys, like I don't announce, hey, I'm a Christian trading company, because I think that's cheesy. Personally, I mean, wink, wink, hint, hint. My company's called Solomon Trading, but at the end of the day, it's way more than just a trading community. Like in my mind, I could just focus on taking care of you guys, and I know who takes care of me, if that makes sense. That's it. That's all I'm going to go with that. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about money. I just worry about you guys, and God takes care of the rest. Let's see. Wait for it to process. Yeah, good. Congratulations, Brian. I need some calling out once in a while, a little refiner fire. Yeah. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like it. It's okay, though. You know, they come back. They come back. They always come back. Let's see. I'm at 2130. Let's get you past today, David. I have 2 more ones at 522. All right, let's get those 2 passed today, Brian. How about that? Marvin Machado, 1,700 away from alpha accounts. Let's go. Yeah, Marvin's the one that recommended alpha to me. My son the day before was talking about it. So yeah, really excited to pass this alpha. And I have my quant tower ready with my 5 150K funded take profit trader accounts on my right over here that you can't see. Paul, good morning. Good morning, Paul. Good to see you, buddy. JT, Paul, how much have you pulled out of your broker account over the last couple of weeks, just for excitement for people? Marvin Machado, 3K on alpha to pass. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I love that you're a Christian. I never knew. I got saved 2 years ago. Praise God. That's awesome, Evan. Yeah, you know, I don't want people coming to me, joining my programs because I'm a Christian company. I don't really care what people think because I know God knows my heart, but it's more like I just don't need to do that. Like, people know later. It's all good. And I don't cram it down your throat either. And I'm going to be starting up my biblical mindset for traders on Sunday nights again, bringing guest speakers. Would love to have any pastors come on. I love having pastors on. Wink, wink. Why did you tell me yesterday that I had one to give away and then not give it to me? Oh, you're getting it. I just didn't see an email yet, buddy. Let me just check my email. Notifications. There's a lot. There's like a lot of moving parts over here. Let's see. See, I don't even know your name. That's the problem. Did you email Bob Beckett private at gmail.com and tell me your name on here so I can distinguish who you are, because I don't see sovereignty anywhere. I take care of you guys. I know who takes care of me. Appreciate that, Leo. Yeah. You get it. Down 750 on 5 Apex. Would love to get back some profit. Yeah, we're just waiting on this, guys. I'm not just like rambling for no reason. Getting to know you guys more. I just passed day 4 of my XFA for Top Step. Let's go, Paul. So Paul, I love Paul. Paul is one of my favorite people on here. Paul pulled $7,000 out of his broker over the last couple of weeks. Just received my first payout from Take Profit Trader. Elzo, let's go. Let's go. Many more to come, buddy. Many more to come. I need to start like a separate thing in Futures Bootcamp that shows the payouts, I think. Who likes Discord? Let's do a quick vote. I know most people don't. Who likes Discord versus Telegram? I try to be different and use Telegram, but it really does hurt me in many ways. And here's why: because I can't have separate channels per product and keep it organized and keep things locked that you shouldn't be in. And you know what I mean? It sucks, but whatever. Paul, will probably sit out today. Don't unpass. Okay, cool. So what do we got going on here real quick? This is moving down. Never broke structure, so we're not interested in that in this buy, as it could be coming down a little bit deeper, maybe take liquidity. We don't know. We're just kind of waiting. All right. Let's see. This trade is going to happen though shortly, and I think we're all just going to kill it. So let's just get some. Let's wait for the best A+ setup we can find. Or at least a B+ setup, and take this together and let's pass some prop firms, huh? And we do lose accounts. I've lost 1 account in front of you, Alpha, but I passed 9 accounts in front of you over this last 3.5 weeks, I guess. Passed 2 50Ks yesterday, so now up. Funded 5 50K, so 250K funded for Rich DeBell. A couple more on deck could happen in our next trade. Beautiful, bro. I'm at 52,183.21 for Phil B, 816.79 to pass. Let's get them all passed, guys, all of them. Bob is pulling back the entry on. Is it pulling back the entry on the 5-minute? No, no, Stacy. So I don't think this is an entry. It could. Now let me clarify this. It could very well pop right off of that. The problem is the. It didn't break a structure here that I like. Now, with that said, if we wanted to take a riskier trade, we could do this, Stacy. This is up to you. I would have entered originally here. So yes, you know what? We could. If this turns bullish right here, I'm going to take it. And here's why: because we did have this little break of structure. Good call there, Stacy. If this turns bullish on the 1 minute, I'm going to go for it because it did do a little break. Stop here. So this is our first B plus. I'll call this a B plus because it didn't break the overall external. Let me get it ready. So trade. This is what I like to do. I like to do a little limit. Pretend like, okay, if my entry was here, where's my stop? There we go. Boom, boom. Stop here. Take profit up here. I can only make 1,500 on this, so I need to go here. Well, actually, I need to adjust this. I don't want to do 1,600 risks. That's crazy. I'll do 900 or 700 or something. So let's do 10. Let's do 9. Oh, not 910. 9. See, guys, slow down to speed up, right? If this comes up bullish right here, I'm going to take this, trade. All right. I'm risking 738 on this account. I need, gosh, 1,200 more to get funded on this alpha. Then I'll start like another alpha in front of you. Good call. I'm glad you said something because actually I forgot that my original position would have been right here and we would have taken this up. Actually, let me make my screen bigger. My apologies. This should be better for everybody. Let me zoom in even. So if this comes up here bullish, I'm going to take this trade. If not, I'm just not getting in. JT, can you put email in the chat? For some reason, it keeps saying it doesn't exist. Bob Beckett private at gmail.com. All right. Let me catch up here. Wow, you guys talk a lot. I love it. Yeah, I agree, Meta. I agree. It could be confusion. I know. All right, I'm getting ready here for market order. It's gonna be our first setup of the day. 41 point stop. Let me actually call this out to the Futures Bootcamp people. And 101 members, if you're a Futures Bootcamp person, go ahead and make sure you're in there as well, you know. Let's see, 18. Hold on one second. 30. Let's do 40 micros there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and buy that right now. And I bought that on my funded as well. All right. Trade number 1. Let's begin. Now, hopefully it takes these highs. I don't know. It's a little bit weaker than I'd like, but it did break all these structures. Okay, so let's count the structure breaks. It broke that structure right here. Broke this structure right here. It broke. Now, mind you, these were internal, but this was actually external. So this would have been my original buy from here to here. And then we didn't break this one yet. We're hoping we break that one next. So let's just, you know, whatever. And if we lose, it's okay. Because you know why? Because it's part of our game plan to lose. I know that's crazy to hear out loud. Let me explain that to all the new people here. Over the last 3-ish weeks, we've taken 29 wins, 9 losses, 7 break-evens for a total of 76% win rate. Let's see if I don't have to draw this out again. I'll do it one more time just while we're in this trade. All right. We're at 76 win rate. That means that 24% of the time we're going to lose. That means that 2.4 out of 10, give or take, we're going to lose, right? So 76% plus, now this is basic stuff, is 100%, right? We're 100%. So you have to have this part to get this part. So prepare to lose at all times. And my other advice is once you get in a position, pretend that you already lost the money. Like, we're going to lose. Like, we've been winning. We've been on a winning streak like crazy lately. We're going to lose trades, right? A lot of people like Discord. I don't know. I do have a Discord channel. I just started, but I just have to like really figure it out. It's not your fault, Stacy, if it fails, okay? I was already calling that out before. I'm like, dang it, I missed that original trade. It's not your fault. I just like to include everybody. But as you can see, you saw this. That's really good to be able to see that, Stacy. right here, I'll even include this wick, came down in this block. So it broke this little structure because this thing go lower than here. So my original position would have been enter here, stop here. We would have already had a 1-to-1. Just kind of just missed it. Yeah, what does clarity say, by the way? All right, let me look at VWAP. So we're above VWAP. The blue line is the VWAP. That's good. So we got a bunch of things. It can easily come up to this next thing. It never cleared this, but it cleared the blue line, so it never cleared this one, which then it can clear that one. So if we just got to here, that'd be a really good trade. So we're just kind of sitting. It's okay. Either way, it's okay if we lose, guys. You got to be okay with losing. Got to be okay with losing. Or you should not be a trader. All right. We're just waiting now, so definitely not your fault, Stacy. B plus setups to lowered my rest of 2 contracts. See, that's great. Yeah. On B plus setups, just don't use full risk. You know, let's see. What do you love, Alex? Your style is such that I just get in the trade and then I get to be here for the vibes, the good mindset talks. Hey, good, man. Glad you appreciate that. All right, guys, we got to start blowing this candle up. It might take us as liquidity right now. I'm not moving my stop. I will DCA once, though. Watch this. I'm going to DCA. I'm going to put this green so the institutions know that I want to buy off this block, and they should too. I'm going to enter again right here, same amount. I left room for a DCA. So 80%-ish of my stop. If it comes down here and tags this, I'm going to enter one more at 9 and then get out right here. All right. Let's see if I can modify that to 18 right now. Yes, I can. So I'm getting ready for right here to get in with 9. One time. No, that's not Martingale. No, that's not. That's one DCA. What's up, Roy? How you doing, buddy? I'll check your message. Let me check your message right now, Michael. If I can find my Telegram. We're due for a loss, and honestly, once the other mindset behind that is once we get a loss, okay, once we get that loss, as you know, as you've watched every one of my trades over the last 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks, we'll get like 1-2 losses, then we'll have like 7-8 wins in a row. So we're due for a loss. If I could find my Telegram, there we go, over here, boom. Michael, I know yours is going to be quick. Michael Justin. Let me check. Getting ready to enter again. Remember, guys, so that's got to be for a buy, not a sell. If it comes down here, I'm going to buy one more time. If it comes here, I'm out. See, 18. It's ready for that. Yep, got it, buddy. Let me add you right now. Thank you, brother. New Futures Bootcamp member. Welcome, Michael Johnston. Sent you the link, bud. Come on, a little movement here. I don't like being under VWAP. That's never fun. How do you do that in Quant Tower? Change your stop loss to the full quantity after DCA. I actually don't know. I just kind of get out. I kind of just get out of both. You know what I mean? I just flatten the whole thing, you know. I just push flatten. So I'm getting ready for this, and then I'll DCA once. Yeah, I just push flatten. And to be fair, make sure you push flatten a few times, like literally, because sometimes like I'll push flatten and the button it'll clear out like 4 of my 5, you know. So just make sure you click it and make sure they all go away. Have positions open so you can see. You know, guys, let's hit 150 people today. If we do 150, I'll do another giveaway. I know that's tall order, but I think we could actually do it. We're at 107 people right now. Hit that thumbs up button, guys, and also subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're brand new. Would love to have you. I've been trading live every day between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern, sometimes 4 p.m. Eastern. It's kind of going crazy. Lifetime fat kid, I know how to flatten. There will be an abundance of flattening. Awesome. 108 over there. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna hit big goals, guys. Big goals. I think we get 150 today. I don't get anything out of that. The only thing that gives me, okay, we did hit our record high just now, 109. Boom. We just did it, guys. Congratulations, everybody. We're going to make this the most winning community on the internet. See, a lot of these streamers, what I see is they make it, it's literally kind of about them and their accounts. I want to make it about you and your accounts. I want to make it about you passing your challenges, you getting payouts. We celebrate our wins. That's what Solomon Trading is all about. This is about us as a community doing this as a group, building a culture of success, building a culture of winning, celebrating each other's wins, doing this together. And that's what lifts each other up. What's that thing about lifting each other up that sales? I don't know, dude. I need to have like a quote thing in front of me so I could just randomly say a quote so I sound smarter. 114, guys. Woo! We killed it. Guys, we're doing it. We're doing it together. This is beautiful. YouTube's funny. YouTube's really funny because they at first they're like, you're only getting 10 viewers. And then you have to prove to them you're going to stay consistent, stay on it over and over again. And yeah, this is my home. I love it. So yeah, exactly, Alex. Me and you are in sync. Rising tide lifts all ships. Exactly. So us together, just for the sake of this, I know we're about to be in a loss, but look how we're going to flip. We could be in a loss. I'm not saying we're lost yet, but we're about to flip this loss on its head together. Okay, how are we going to do that? Let's celebrate each other's wins. Forget about this trade. When you get in a trade, you have to pretend you've already lost that money. And if you win, that's awesome. If you lose, it didn't matter because you already lost. See what I'm saying? And if you feel some kind of a way when you lose, you're probably risking too much. Okay? So maybe risk less. Okay? We rise by lifting others. Yes. Everyone hit that like. Yeah, thank you. Hit that like, guys. Let's get it. All right, so I'm going to be adding another position here right now. Boom. All right, added one more position. And, oh, it didn't even add, did it? Did it not add? What's going on? Buy. There we go. So now I'm at 18. If it gets me out here, that's totally cool. Totally cool. But look how this lowered my entry from here to here. So I only have to go to here now. We're probably going to lose this. But let's flip this on its head and let's celebrate what we already did together. So over the last 3 weeks, how many people have won prop firm challenges? Okay, let's just do a roll call. How many people have gotten payouts? How many people have done good today? And this loss, if we lose it, is not even a big deal, right? We have to get over that mindset of, oh my gosh, I lost, I have to get my money back. My best word of advice that I give my traders is, as soon as your brain starts thinking, I have to get my money back, you need to take a step back and maybe go take a walk outside, get some sun, maybe do something positive versus get your money back. Because guess what? Until it hits your bank account, it's not your money, okay? You're just leveraging other people's money. It's not your money until it hits your bank account. So get detached from the actual money element of it and get attached to the actual setup element. Be attached to the A plus setups. The B plus setups use less risk, like Alex did. This was a B plus setup. Why? Because it never cleared the external high. If I were to only wait for A plus setups, nobody would view my challenge or my channel, right? So just got back from the eye doctor. What's up, Tana? Hopefully that went well. I'm having a very hard time wrapping my mind around DCA. All that is, Jeff, is it comes down here, 80% of the stop. We add 9 more contracts, and then your only extra risk is from here to here. That's it. So I left room, like I only risked $700 and some dollars. Actually, wait, I can't lose $1,000 on this account, right? So boom, just knocked me out. So we got another L to add to the list, but the great news is we're about to have another setup to buy. We're in this 1 hour block. We're about to have a buy, and the buy is going to be much bigger than the loss, okay? So in a few minutes, we're gonna have a nice potential buy, most likely, and we'll look at that in a second. But let me update the stats, okay? So if you could see, if you only took the trades that we took on the channel, we've now hit a whopping 10 losses. Am I thinking right now I need to get my money back? No, I'm not thinking I need to get my money back. That's crazy, right? That's false on that. People will still watch. Well, I hope they still watch, you know. DCA is bringing the average cost down. Yeah, it brings the average cost down, and it allows your entry to be lower so you can get to a break even faster. And then every once in a while, it'll rocket past it. And, you know, doesn't even stop. Now you're in double the contracts, and then you can set the break even early, whatever you want to do. So 29 wins, 10 losses. That equals anything over 70%. I'm happy with. I make a full-time living just over 70%. So anything over 70, I'm good. We're at 74.5. No biggie. It's going to happen. All right. So now what does that mean? That means that I got one. You got to get excited. You got to flip it out. Yeah, I got out. You got to flip the trade on its head and say, now I only need one more loss and I'm going to have a win streak. You might not win, you may not lose right away, but I'm just saying, you got to flip it on its head. You don't think, I got to get my money back. No, you got to say, I got to wait for the next best setup. Yep, I have that marked up right here. So here's the 1 hour fair value gap right here. It's just smashing through at this point. So you're going to have that where market actually just flips, right? You're going to have that, obviously. Guys, we're about to hit, we have 119 viewers, guys. If you're brand new to the stream, love having you. I've been streaming live every day between 1 and 3, sometimes 1 and 4 p.m. This is afternoon trader, 121 viewers, guys. Let's hit 150 today. Let's hit 150. I'll do a big giveaway. We'll have a big celebration. We'll do this together. We'll kill it. We're sitting at an almost 75% win rate over almost 50 trades over the last 3 weeks, guys. We're having fun. We have so many people passing challenges. Guys, for the sake of this, all these new members, for the sake of this, who all passed the challenge with me and who's all getting payouts with me just over the last couple weeks? I'm just curious if you haven't said it yet. So I just want everybody on here to know that we're legit. We're doing this together, right? This is about you. This isn't about me. This is about you, right? So whatever you do, clinic, office, we definitely had to have our stops in place and our risk in place. And this is a B setup. So I traded like a B setup, right? I can't trade this account anymore because I maxed that out. So I moved to my other account. So let me just move to another account. So let me just switch here. Boom. Connect. All right. And so we already passed that one. Already passed that one. This one needs about 700 more to pass. Okay, let's do this one. All right, cool. All right, so let's just do a roll call. We're going to celebrate wins. You see how we're turning a negative into a positive right now, guys? We're turning a negative into a positive. I don't look at a loss as negative. It's a positive because now I'm one. I just need like 1 to 1.5 more losses, and I get a massive win streak. It's amazing. So 2 accounts liquidated. Stacy says we're about to hit a second VWAP line. Yep. We're going to try to line that up with something else. Michael Johnson passed 2 challenges. Tana, I've passed 13 challenges in the last 2 weeks. Congratulations, Michael and Tana. Passed and first payout ever for real-time feed. Who is the real-time feed? I'd love to know what your name is, because that's awesome. Congratulations on your first payout. Chris Flores, passed challenge yesterday. This is Raymond Like. Hey, awesome, buddy. Passed yesterday, but haven't traded yet. Awesome, Brian. Congratulations. I know you've been trying for a long time. We got you passed. It's beautiful. Let's see. Where's your A setup? My A setup? We're just waiting on it. Brian Goldstein, I will literally never forget that day. Yeah, we had epic music on. It was amazing. All right, so let's look at our setup, guys. So we wicked the bottom here. So let's go back to the 1 hour. Take a step back. Get rid of the VWAP line for a little bit. Just clean up the chart. We wicked out this fair value gap. We mitigated a lot more of this area, so we don't need that anymore. I like to keep this 1 hour block on because it shows me that it's rejecting this low, and it looked like it was just pulling out liquidity out of the market. Let's also see if there's like a trend line going up. Let me just clean up some of this stuff. Sorry, guys. We go crazy on these charts. We're about to get a big buy, I think, and we're about to take this together, and there's going to be a lot of people passing more challenges. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do it. All right, so I'm just looking here. There's not like an obvious trend line it's playing off of or anything like that. We have blocks, hour blocks down here that I keep. Just kind of clean these up again. Go into here. There. You get out of my face. I don't want to see you again. We don't need this here. Okay, cool. So we're wicking out this bottom. We're cleaning out this area. Cool. Now let's look at our A+ setup, huh? We are potentially getting another opportunity right now. We're building up liquidity to the downside. All right. So you always want to be able to take out liquidity. It took out liquidity to the downside already. We're building liquidity up. We missed out on our 1 A+ setup, and that would have been the initial push from here to here without having to break that high. So let's get ready for our next potential trade. So obviously we're not trend line traders, but I like to use this to identify liquidity, right? Boom. So there's liquidity above this line. What does that mean? There's lots of resting orders above these lines, and they're looking to potentially trap sellers right now into the market. So let me just kind of look here. That was L, so I don't need that in the way anymore. I like having this out because it wicked out this is the 1 hour block right here. So we're looking for a potential buy setup. This would be the first area of interest for me, but the stop would have to be too big. I don't want to say too big because we could still kill it. You know, we could take out like this pretty much double top right here pretty easily, and then go for these highs to this 1 hour block. I mean, so we could do that. This would be essentially an A+-ish setup, but I don't even like to take trades like that. I like to look left and see if instead of this low, is there something else right over here I could put it under? And there is. There's this one right here. So just a little bit more points at that rate, you might as well, right? Again, it's a big stop, but I'll put it underneath this one. So this would be a 70-point stop if this did it right now. And that would be, to me, pretty good. All right. Let me just see here. And what's holding me to this is the fact that it just wicked out this 1 hour block. And this is pretty much already mitigated with this one. So like the only thing unmitigated is this area here and this 1 hour block up here. So it should go up. Let me look at something else. Clarity. Clarity is pretty much down here now. Yeah. So it should go up there. Cool. All right. So we're just waiting. This should happen quickly if it's going to happen. Let me just get this trade ready. I just need 700 more on this one. So once I get past that one, maybe you know what I'll do? I'll get another alpha. I'll get another alpha so I can trade that because they have a max 1,000 loss daily. I hit like 900 loss, right? It was bound to happen. It was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. It's all good. Let's see. Dallin says, hey, Bob, I'm new here and I love your mindset on losing trade. I'm interested in learning about your style. Do you have any videos on your channel that breaks down the specifics of your strategy? Oh man, I don't, you know, but I will say there's 4 weeks of lives. So what I would do is go to those lives and scroll to where you see this on the chart and you see me in a trade and then just watch what I talk about before each trade. That's my recommendation right now. I've kind of been underground for all this time. I've had over 30,000 customers through paid ads and all that kind of stuff. I never really pushed it on YouTube and stuff like that. But I figured, you know what, it's kind of cool. I get to kill two birds with one stone, help out my one-on-one students, help out my Futures Bootcamp students, and then meet new people. So Solomon Trading, is your alpha a 0 account? Yeah, I do a 0. There's no consistency rule. I think it's the daily that I'm worried about. Let me check, actually. Alpha. Yeah, I'm new to alpha, so let me check what they say here. Beckett. Boom. All right, guys, we're waiting for this trade right here. I'm going to get this trade ready while I'm waiting. So buy, take profit, boom. The order would be here. We want it to go there. We buy right here, stop right here. On these accounts, I go a little bit heavier. I'll do 1,251, no problem. On a bigger stop like that. So when I use a bigger stop, I might increase risk a little bit, right? It's all good. On a evaluation, on a funded, you want to be more strict. But on eval, like if you're worried about like an $18 to $20 or $30 eval, like with Apex right now, I still think they extended their time. Like you can use code Solomon right now, code Solomon on Apex, and get 90% off and 85% activation fee. I think you got one more day for that. But like if you're worried about a little $18 account and that has to save you and get you financially free, like you might want to just trade demos for a while, to be honest with you. But really, I recommend getting at least a prop firm, because at least you can feel some of the pain. You got to start feeling the emotions. You got to start like kicking your shin against a tree until you get numb, like the martial artists do. Let's see. I gotcha. You can one day pass those. I can, huh? Shoot, did I look at that wrong? But dude, they do have $1,000 max daily loss, right? I'm gonna get another one right now, so I'd much rather trade them. I do like alpha so far. They've been really good. What was that discount code? They just, hold on, alpha. For you guys, if you want to use my code for this, you can. That'd be cool. I can't get a code until I sell 10 of them. But Mike, this is mine right here. I'll actually put it in with a QR code. Let's see here. We're just waiting on this trade, guys. I think it's going to be a massive trade. Has really good potential to be a massive trade, to go to the upside. I think we're gonna make back some and then some, right? Where's my there you are. So QR code. If you guys want to use you can. That'd be awesome. I think it's 20% off or 25% off right now, but you could use this right now and grab an alpha account. I'm getting another alpha right now, just so I could trade it, but I have to really understand the rules, I guess. Let's see. All right, let me look at this. 0 plan. Get started, 50K. Maybe I'll do 100K. 0 plan. Should I do 100K, guys? Now let's start with a 50K. I don't even understand the rules right now. We're gonna do Tradeovate Ninja. Invalid coupon code, huh? Is there a coupon code done? 1 day ago, I guess it is. Anybody got a code for alpha? Mine might work. Share. All right, we're waiting, guys. See if we can get this push up. Hopefully take this together. All right. So here we use alpha. What's the URL? Yeah, so if you go to the QR code, top left up there, basically the advantage of them, if I could read this right, I just had to make sure. Alpha 20. Okay. Alpha 20. You can use my code too, guys. It just won't let me use it. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just pay the full thing. Let's get another one on deck here. There's no activation code, I don't believe, or activation fee rather, which is really cool. Let's see. So the daily is 1,000. Okay. So Marvin, I know you trade these. Is that true? What Tana's saying? Can I one day pass these without 50%ing it? This is alpha. A lot of people are loving it right now. So I'm going to switch to the alpha because I'd rather pass an alpha than an apex personally. Let's just do that real quick. All right. So this one I can't trade today. This one I will. All right, perfect. I'm chatting with them and they confirmed it's a one-day pass. Beautiful. Okay, so I can hit a $3,000 trade. I just can't lose 1,000, right? That's beautiful. And then first payout, I think, isn't that 7 days or something? Or when's first payout? %2 daily drawdown. Yeah. 10%, so 5. Yeah. So $1,000 on a 50K. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, guys, we're getting ready for this. If you're jumping in right now, we're getting ready for this potential trade right here. I think it's going to maybe take out this liquidity above here and then hopefully go for this, right? Hopefully go for these highs and then hit this block right here, liquidating that out. So that'd be the trade of the day that's potentially coming up and hopefully soon. You know, it's almost top of the hour. A lot of times we'll get some volume at the top of the hour. So it's 2 o'clock right now. Let's see if we get some volume action happening. Just kind of waiting it out. It's part of that patience thing. I know a lot of you already took sells, buys, sells, you know, you're taking multiple sells and multiple buys. Hopefully this creates a new low. Then we can get an even better entry. And the reason I'm not looking for sells right now, guys, is because we have this 1 hour block here after it broke this high, right? So this area right here pushed this past here, right? So in this area, I would love it to go to this area. And then we look for buys up to like this area. So buy, boom, you know? So that's what I'm looking for. Would I take it with my funded? Right here, I would take it with my funded. Yes. Eval full port. Eval full port, funded, decent risk, you know. Not going crazy with it. So I'd like to go really crazy with my evals. And by the way, one of the secrets I do when you have like a not same day pass thing, like with Take Profit Trader, I constantly have evals on the back burner trading, but I'm copy trading to them at lower percentages, like 0.1%. So they're getting daily trades on it. So by the time I see it, like 2 really awesome good A+ setups, I could essentially pass it really fast when I need to. Can we move entry down for less risk, or does that make it less of an A+ setup? Let me catch up here. I believe that's correct. 1 day pass. Okay, we'll try one. We'll full port this sucker. Try to get 3,000 on one trade then. How about that? Can we move our entry? And is it end of day? So if it goes up 1,000 and comes back 1,000, I don't lose, right? Just curious. 120 viewers. What's up, guys? Hey, super excited to have you. About to potentially take this trade, hopefully taking out some of this liquidity. You know, that's the short-term liquidity. This is long-term liquidity. Hopefully take this out, go up here to this 1 hour block. We're looking for buys. We're just looking for some proof. We need some momentum going to the upside. Correct 1 day. Can we move our entry down for less risk, or does that make it? No. Yes, we moved our entry down. Stop is still about 70. It kind of sucks, but It is what it is. This is the kind of trade that's like, okay, would you pick up the $100 bill off the ground or not? No, okay, cool. You do your perfect risk reward trade then, you know. So can we move? Let's see. Let me read this. Tana Wicker, would you take this? Yes, I would. Best thing in the entry where you moved it. Perfect. I just need 1,500 on this eval. Let's go. Let's go. RGB. RJB. Let's get it. You know, I've had these eggs sitting in front of me this whole time because I'm like so excited about this potential trade. I think it's gonna I think there's gonna be like 20 more people get funded today. 50K and you risk 1,251 with 9 contracts on an eval. Yeah, I'll do that all day. You shouldn't sit on evals for a month. On a funded, no, would never do that. On a funded, I'd probably do like 300 or 400 risk. They told me an active code is alpha 20. So, oh, too late now. Oh, well. Guys, if you're new to the stream, hit the subscribe and notification bell. I've been streaming live every day for the last, I don't know, almost 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks. We're sitting at a 74% win ratio. Yeah, if it wants to tap that, even better. Like, because the more it can mitigate down, the better the setup. And here's the thing, guys. Let's say it did stay here. We could even potentially look something like this. All right. So if this can create a low into this area, we could actually drop down to lower time frame. Have a setup like this where we put our stop underneath the 1 hour block, which is even better, you know. Then here's the cool part. Let's say it came up to here for like a 1-to-1. You could either set your stop to break even or just take it off the table, whatever you want to do, and then wait for another break of structure, enter again. You know, I'm not a huge partial person. I'm a huge like take it off the table, wait for better proof that it's going to keep going kind of person, right? Because why not? Take this off. But yeah, so if this can come down here, then break back up here, I could take this, leaving my stop underneath this one. I would call that an A setup-ish, right? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like it wants to go lower. I want price to take the London low at 320 first. 320. So that would be right into this block. Wicket, boom, come up, take it. Yeah, it would even be better. I tend to catch myself taking too long on evals. Yeah, see, you know, people will treat an $18 eval like it's actually $30,000. You know what I mean? Or 50,000. I think I have evals that have aged like cheap wine. It'll still get you drunk, I guess, right? I don't drink, but I'm just saying it might. I think my issue right now is that I'm not good enough to trade evals one way and PA another, so I have to do them the same. You can. So there's sometimes I full port a funded, you know, because not full part. What I mean by like max risk, like on 150K, I'll do 2K. Like if I see like A plus setup, I might just be like, all right, I'm in. Like this is done. All right, we tagged our area right here. It could also hold London low, by the way. You said it was at 320. I didn't even look. All right, we're going up, guys. So if this closes, I'm going to be ready to get in this trade. Let me get this ready, actually. 150. So before I do this, let me look left to see if there's anything extra. So you see this low right here? I'm going to put my stop right here instead. A little bit safer, a little bit bigger stop. Wham, 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 cry. Oh, it's too big of a stop. No, it's not. Shut up. This is how we win. This is how we stay consistent. This is how we get paid, right? So I'm going to use my stop here. Boom. I can't lose more than 1,000 on this, so I'm gonna have to lower my risk. 7, 5, 6. 6 is good. That way I could DCA once if it comes down here. We're leaving room for a wick to potentially happen. This allows it to take out London low, take out some of this 1 hour block, and come up. So you're thinking of probabilities, right? Yes, took London already. Okay, so most likely will. All right, so I think it is 5 minimum trading days for TPT. Yeah, it's 5 minimum trading days. 1,527 away for Eddie. Let's get it. We're gonna pass these challenges, guys. We're gonna do it together. Like Brian yesterday, we're gonna do it together. Eddie Ferris, I'm only, let's see, do I need to trade 5 days? Yes. And you need two days of 4,500, like max. Like you can't go any more than $4,500 unless you want to like increase your overall buffer, which sucks. I definitely hang on evals too long. Yeah, it's common. ES took London. I'm only, yes, 5 trading days total. Unless they have they might have sales here and there, but I've never seen one where they lower their trading days yet. They're one of the few that will actually take you to Pro Plus and you're trading on the live market. So they're legit. They're actually local to me, which is crazy. Guys, this trade I think is going to be massive. The more this keeps pushing down, the better. So if we can get a new low, we can lower our entry, have a smaller stop. Yeah, I just bought an alpha account, guys. If you go up top left, you can use the QR code. Takes you to my link. Helps me out a little bit. That's awesome. You kept it under 4,500, buddy. How much can I take in one day on TFT challenge? 4,500 max on 150K. Asian low is just below London too. So I can't pass in 3 days, or do I keep trading? Yeah, just take a couple small trades, Eddie, and you'll be good. Lining up the next trade, guys. Sorry, I gotta eat something. I forgot to eat today again. Cold eggs. Yeah, I remember I used to be antsy, Kevin. I used to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I could get in right now and get in early. No, you don't know that, you know? It's like, but if Bob's so sure it's going to go up, I'm not sure it's going to go up. Let's clarify this. I'm waiting for proof, some kind of proof that it's breaking to the other direction, right? So let me actually do this as well. What I would prefer actually is for this to break over this trend line plus this right here. Again, I'm not a trend line trader, but it's just a little bit extra proof. Might as well at this point. But here's what the potential of this trade could be. Easy 1 to 3 ish. Easy 1 to 2.8, sorry. If you wanted to hold it that long. So on this account, that'd be a 2,000. But what I like to do is I like to stack my positions while I'm winning. I like to add to my positions while I'm winning. Jay Mayfield, I have jumped the gun twice and down 400 waiting on the turnaround. I will learn to wait for your timing. Yeah. You'll see, like, you got to start rewarding yourself. I'm not calling you a dog, but like, it's kind of like when a dog, like, you know, does something bad, you know, you don't reward that dog, right? So, but you start rewarding it every time it sits. That would be like a break of structure. Then all of a sudden your brain will start thinking like, oh man, every time I wait for a break of structure, I get rewarded. right? He said woof woof. Yeah, I wasn't calling you a dog, buddy, but it was like the quickest thing I could think of. Where's Asian lows at? So we got London lows and Asian lows coming up. I'm gonna kind of right there. That's where I have our stop is Asian lows, I guess, huh? Wait, I don't know. 3. Yeah, that was Asian low. Cool. Here we go, guys. Get ready for this trade. Potential big winner right here. Adding the winning positions is fire. Yeah, it's great, dude. That's the way to go. Like, instead of getting all greedy, that's how you can turn like a 1 to 3 into a 1 to 10 by adding positions correctly. Here we go. Here we go. I feel a rocket about to potentially happen, guys. Pull it out. "20 seconds. Don't jump the gun. I don't care if it blasts off into space. You don't get in unless that close is solid." Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, didn't get in. Just still waiting. "45 seconds till the next minute. Let's see if we can get above this line right here. Let's take this out. And that is why you wait for a close, guys. I do think this one's going to be huge if we do this together. If all of us join together, we might actually win. I'm just kidding. Like, we might actually have enough volume to move the market. Not really. That's I'm kidding. Especially with a bunch of prop firm demo money. Ain't gonna move nothing. Well, drink some caffeine, bro. See, yeah, it's a problem. Like, every time I'll switch music up, and then people are like, "I hate that music, and I hate that music." But you know what? I will. I'll do. I'll change it up a little bit. See if this works. Nope, not that one. Switch it up a little bit. See you, Mark. Dallin Vanderwall, volume to move the market on our demo accounts. If enough of our demo accounts combined, we might be able to move the market. 1500 max. Yeah, daily. Like the music? Awesome, Jay. We'll just switch it up a little bit. I have to use all these non-copyright music, so I have to, like, you know. What's the ratio of demo accounts to real accounts? I don't know. I can't talk about real accounts on here because I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you to trade real money. I could tell you to trade prop firm accounts, and I could tell you I'm not telling you how to make real money, and I'm just showing you what I'm doing. But I don't know about real. I don't know. Can't tell you that. It's all good. I'm just some dude that just likes passing prop firms and getting payouts, leveraging other people's money. That's what I like to do. Do I have my own personal on the side? Absolutely, but that's mainly from profit money. My timer is off to yours, like a 40-second delay. Yeah, there's always going to be some kind of stupid delay. Let me kind of see where I'm at. How's everybody else's delay today? I have it on low latency and everything, and my internet's a gig down. I don't know what else I could do to make it faster. I might try to refresh the stream, J. Patrick. Why 1 minute break versus 5 minute? Okay. Well, 5 minute, we'd have to wait up here. I'm putting my stop in a place that, you know, you could take a 1 minute break. If this was a break right here on a 5 minute with a close, I would have my stop like right here. It's a lot safer, but it's not. So I'm putting my stop in a place that's like a lot safer, you know. That's 15 seconds in front of me. You're in the future, Ryan. 2400 modem, BPS. Yeah, 2400 baud modem. I just got that 56K. You remember that rocket thing, Greg, where you can literally add two at once, like two 56Ks? I thought I was a G, man. I was a gangster. I was the fastest internet playing Quake multiplayer. Let's go. Behind, yeah, I was gonna say, man, you're in the future, bro. Like, tell me what's about to happen, man. You're in the futures, trading futures. Refresh for the win, 12 seconds now. Let's go. That's better. And, you know, that's also why I put, like, the line here, so you guys could see, like, hey, if this closes above this line, get in. So I try to do that ahead of time so you can see it. In fact, thank you for reminding me. I got to put out an alert to the Futures Bootcamp people. That's wrong. Why do you take a screenshot like that? Come on. So notice, by the way, I didn't send a trade out to Futures Bootcamp because that was like a B-ish setup. To me, this is more of an A-ish setup. So I'm going to send this one out to Futures Bootcamp members. All right. Boom. All right. So, man, this is really lining up for a perfect potential trade right here. Potentially, maybe. Potentially good. It most likely could potentially maybe go up here. That keeps me out of the woodworks, guys. Let's see. Where's we're almost there, boys and girls. I think we're going to slay this trade real quick. I think it's going to be a nice trade. All right, just sent that out. Here we go. We're getting some volume here. Come on, push up. Start pushing up. All right, there we go. Sent out the alert. Boom. Okay, cool. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I go live daily between 1 and 3, sometimes 4, depending on the trade. We're sitting at a 74.5% win ratio. Also, guys, tap that thumbs up button and like the video underneath this video. Tap it as many times as you possibly can, and we notify YouTube that we're live. And at 150 viewers, I'm going to do a giveaway of a 50K Take Profit Trader account and or Alpha Trader account, whichever one you want, whichever one you prefer. That's what we're going to do today. New group name, Trade Slayer. Love it. This thing will pop. Total accumulation zone. Yeah, we're just accumulating right now. Steve Wagner, I'm wanting to wick out the low, then rock it up. I agree. That'd be a beautiful sight. Yeah, just take this out, go whoop. That'd be a beautiful trade right there. If it wicked this like super hard and went up here, you could I'm just saying you could put your stop here at that point if you wanted to. Then the trade could be even crazier. So if this came down and goes loop, and then close a solid up here, you could move your stop to here, but you make sure you recalibrate, right? Then your risk reward would be a lot better. Tip, create a poll. Have you hit the like button with yes or no? It will remind people. Ooh, it's a good idea, buddy. I don't know how to do that though. Let me see, is there a way to do that with Restream? We asked Restream. All right, so we're waiting, guys. We're waiting for this accumulation to finish. I just asked the, let's see, built-in poll. Okay, I guess I could go to YouTube Studio. That's a good idea, buddy. We're gonna do that. Come on. Ooh, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's wanting to push past this little stupid trend line. Let's see. We're running out of room, guys. It's like squeezing, and then that's when you see a rocket, right? Also, to protect against YouTube policy, you could put a disclaimer that this is for educational purposes only. It should say that. Does it not say that right now? Or put it on the video? Or maybe put it in the little thing that goes across? Why does the trading view have bunny rabbit and unicorn icons? Where? All right, we wicked. That's what we want to see. Let me just kind of recalculate for this stop just in case. Hold on one second. Just in case. I would just double. So I'd do 12 micros instead of that, basically. No, I can't do that. Hold on. Recalculate. Let me put it here. And that would be, so it'd be like 8, 9. We'll do 9. I leave a little space for DCA. So if it comes down here, I get back in kind of thing. So 9 or 6. So 6, if it's down here. Yeah, perfect. 6 or 9. So if it comes up from here, I'm going in with 9. So I'll make my stop to here. If it comes down to here, or wow, it looks like I might do it. Hold on. Doesn't say disclaimer, so do put one on. You don't lose this channel. It doesn't say. Where do I put the disclaimer? Disclaimer is in the description. Yeah, I do have it in the description right now. Definitely do. Let me verify that, I guess. Live. Boom. Yeah, at the very bottom, I have a giant disclaimer. It says, I'm not licensed financial advisor. All content provided in this video is for educational information purposes only. That whole thing. I gotta get my thumbnails out there. This channel is growing even without like good thumbnails and stuff. I gotta like fix the thumbnails. 126 viewers, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. I've been going live every day between 1 and 3 p.m., sometimes 4 p.m. We're at a 74.5% win ratio. We're taking over 40-something trades in the last 3.5 weeks. We absolutely killing it. And I've never seen in the history of my career, never seen so many people get funded and most importantly, get payouts. It's been amazing to see over the last 3 weeks. We've been absolutely destroying it as a group. We're all just lifting each other up and winning together in this channel. So what it's all about. This is about you. This isn't about me. This is about us. Okay. So it doesn't say just I put in the ticker thing and chat periodically. You're like 40-second me in Dallas, Texas. You're like 42nd me in Dallas, Texas. Let me put an alert on here so I don't miss this. Add alert. Boom. Okay. So I will put that in the ticker. That's a good idea. Disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. Educational purpose only. Consider financial investment trading. Copy. I'm going to add that in my current ticker and see. There we go. Now it's in my ticker. So on the bottom, it should say disclaimer. I am not a license. There we go. Perfect. I'm also going to take off my bot because I've had a few sales for that, but the problem is like barely anybody's trading Forex on here, so I'm just not even going to talk about it. Save. Biggest thing for me is just Solomon Trading VIP and growing that as a community as a whole, and then make Solomon Trading VIP really awesome, like white glove, awesome treatment. I want it to be the best, in my opinion, it's the best 97 per month you could already have, but I want to make it way better. The 97 per month for sure. What's this lower third? What does that look like? Show. Oh, it just covers my face is what that does. I'm on the wrong one anyways, so I need to be right here. We're just waiting on this to go, guys. And this music is just, I can't do it. I have to go back to classical because it's killing me, honestly. Whew. There we go. A little bit more energy. There we go. A little bit better. We'll get the vibe going, guys. Get this trade about to pop. We've been accumulating. So I want you to picture this. We're basically the institutions, right? We're being able to view. I don't want to. No. We're the good guys. Okay, we're against the institutions, but we see what they're doing, right? We're fighting against them, but we're seeing what they're doing. We're able to see their hand. This is their hand. If they break a structure, they leave footprints everywhere, and we're able to ride the wave with them instead of against them, right? Let's see what we got here. So that's what we're waiting for, is this massive trade and massive potential to the upside to take out all this liquidity here, and then hopefully come up to this 1 hour block. That would be fantastic, don't you think? I think. Let's see, YM is popping a bit. That's good news. David Westbury, I plan on never quitting. I plan on streaming forever, honestly. More passion, more energy, more footwork. Yes, I listen as I work. I trade in the mornings. Your mindset training is off the chart. I have passed 2 in the last week, and I'm $141.60 away from passing a third. Pastor Jeff Palmer, appreciate you sharing that. Thank you so much for being here, brother, and congratulations. That's huge. Behind, okay, more cowbell. Try refreshing, Brandon. I see your disclaimer on the banner. Yeah. Peace and thank you guys for protecting the channel. Otherwise, I'd have to like stay low key again, go back in the shadows, go back in the shadows. Let me switch it to my Solomon Trading VIP top left corner here. Also, guys, real quick, I always put this up here. My son trained on how he got 3 wins the other day. If you haven't grabbed this, I put the QR code top left. Don't leave the channel. Just grab that, watch it later. It's a really awesome training video. My son's 17. He passes property challenges left and right, and he's going to have a good life. Just put it that way. He's going to have a good life. You're good, Brandon. Appreciate that. The better deal than 97 per month was when you offered it as a lifetime deal. I do have it as a lifetime deal as well on the page. So if you go to solomontrading.com, you can see the lifetime. It's going on right now. Did we just form a low break structure? We did. So now we can go here. So again, like I said, that's even better. We can lower this. I can move this. I'll keep that same risk. It's about accurate. So now stops down at 58 instead of 70. That's better. Take those lows. Yeah, we want it to take those lows. So like There's a difference. So if you know what you're looking for, like Tana said, we want it to take the London lows and Asian lows. We want it to break this, liquidate this, and break a structure back up. Why? Because there's nothing left for it to take in the bottom. Everything is about, is there more reasons to go up than down, right? That's the easiest way I could say it. Is there more reasons to go up and down on the short term? Now, you might be looking at on the higher time frame and be like, oh, well, it's going to go down. Well, yeah, maybe, but not before the pullback usually. So usually they want it on the short term, which is what we want. We want to take the highest probability trade as humanly possible and make the most amount in this short of period of time. Yeah, we've sat here for now an hour and 30 minutes, took one loss. But you know what? What happens with me is I'll literally wait and be patient, and we'll have $10,000 days. It's crazy. You can't do that anywhere else. Like, so you're waiting 2-3 hours to make 10,000. Like, I'm not saying you're going to make that. I'm just saying I never understood that. Like, oh my gosh, we only took one trade and 3 hours. You want the best setup, not tons of setups. That's silly. You might as well go to the casino at that point. Pastor Jeff Palmer, you could always throw in some Pirates of the Caribbean film score or some Daft Punk. I put a Pirates of the Caribbean behind my Labor Day boot camp special AI pirate video that I made the other day. That was fun. I had fun with that. It really helps my ADHD building those like AI videos. It's kind of fun and interesting. 3 wins training was great. Thank you, bro. Yeah. I'm going to switch it now to Solomon Trading. Everybody got the 3 wins training. Boom. There we go. So hopefully we get a push up. Just close before that wick. So yeah, lower low. Pastor Jeff Palmer, if you're talking about Daft Punk, you must be about my age. So I'm thinking Daft Punk people will be like 50 plus. I'm 42. Daft Punk I know of, but it was like right before my time. Does that make me young? I'm a young old man, I guess we'd say. But it's funny because I have 5 kids. That's what this is all really about, is really leaving a legacy for my kids, right? But I have 5 kids, and it's like I'll be hanging out with all my kids' friends, and I'll be like, I forget I'm even old, and then I'll walk past them and I'll be like, what the heck? Like, I thought I was your age. I have a feeling at 3 p.m. it'll make the move. Yeah, 3 p.m. loves to move, that's for sure. I can wait 2 to 3 hours even to make 1K. Yeah, exactly, RGB. So you got the right mindset. So a lot of people, what happens, they get on these winning streaks and they feel like they're rich already, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I only made $500 in three hours. Well, okay, where else are you gonna make 150, 140, whatever that is, an hour? I'm definitely young in spirit. Hey, I'll take that all day, Roy. Believe me, you're not old. Well, I appreciate it, David. I mean, it's happening, though. I can see it happening. It's all good. Life's going by quick. I know where I'm going. I'm all good. As long as I could stay as healthy as possible for my kids for the next 30, 40 years, that'd be great. Leave them something. See, it's funny. Most of my audience is like 40 up. Every once in a while, you get like an older mindset, 30-something-year-old. But I try to actually intentionally attract people my age and older, honestly, because they just haven't been through life yet. They haven't been through anything yet. I have a full-grown 22-year-old daughter married in Ohio. You know what I mean? So, and some of these people, they haven't even had their own kid yet, and that's fine. I'm not saying like making fun of people who don't have kids. I'm just saying, like, I just moved the stop down, by the way. Let me try to adjust that. Hopefully it works out for us. But I like helping people out that want to help their kids out and their grandkids out. That's the stage of life I'm in personally. That ones that realize, okay, they want to have a skill going into their older years. It's kind of like golf. Like you learn golf because when you're 70, 80, you can still probably hit some golf balls around and be good at something. Same thing with trading. They can't take that away from us, I guess, unless we had dementia or something, sadly. But it's a skill that we can be proud of to share with our kids and our grandkids, and potentially leave them more finances and valuable assets when they're older. That's all I think about now. It's not about, oh, I got to go live a better life. Like I'm way past that. That's why I don't attract those people. They're looking at Lambos and stuff. I'm looking at like, okay, how can I invest my money in another business outside of this? Or, I'm looking at car washes and storage units and more real estate and stuff like that. I'm not looking at like, how can I go waste my money? That doesn't mean I don't like enjoy life and go on vacations and do all that kind of stuff all the time with my kids, because I still think it's super valuable. But I try to live low key. Like I try to live below my means. I try to live. True story. Let me tell you something. Back in back 2008. This is when I got in the ministry. A lot of people don't know this. When I got involved in the ministry, and I almost became a pastor. Actually, I was like 4 weeks out from becoming a pastor at one point. I was making like $500,000 a month in my marketing company. Okay, it was kind of ridiculous. But it was during the recession. Like everybody was freaking out. Everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, this is horrible!" And I'm driving around in Florida with a limited edition, only 200 made black Mamba Viper that normally people are like freaking out about. Oh, thank you. I'm good. I'm still eating the first food. My wife's like trying to give me more food, and I'm still eating my breakfast at 2:40 in the afternoon. But I'm driving around Florida, recession. Everybody's sad. This is like a perfect blue sky day. Everybody's sad because the recession's hit. I'm making more money than ever. And, I did the whole American success thing. This is like what success feels like. Yay, boom, 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 go for it. And, whatever. I never felt guilty about that because I feel like anybody has the opportunity. But that said, I hit my success, what I consider success, and I had everything I ever wanted. And I'm like, okay, we're staying at penthouses. We're blowing through money like an idiot. Like just doing whatever we want, like whenever we want, living like a freaking king. And it felt like everybody else was suffering. So one day I'm driving around in that black Mamba Viper convertible with one of my kids, and everybody's sad. They're seeing me. They're rolling up their windows. They're sad. And I'm just getting hit, man. I'm just getting hit. I'm like, who am I? This isn't even like, I don't want people to feel this kind of way about me. And I realized I had an insecurity that I was trying to fulfill with money. So I figured, okay, I got money now. Look at me. I made it. This is who and I was like, I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be the guy that's just cool because I made money and I could walk in a place and look at me. I made all this money. That's not who I wanted to be. It was a very empty feeling. And there's nothing wrong with making a bunch of money. I'm not saying that. It's just how it was making me feel. And then all of a sudden I hated making other people feel some kind of way, like they were less than of me. And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. And this is the craziest thing that happened to me. Like everywhere I went, I would like go to the mall and like rev my engine, and it sounds cheesy, but I'm just telling you, this was, well, I guess 17 years ago now. And normally people are like, yeah, that's amazing. Get pictures and all kinds of stuff. It's like, and this time they're just all sad. They're like, I don't want to see this. Like, I hate my life. And you could just see it on their faces. And I'm like, and I felt like God said, go back home to Ohio. I just felt God said, like, I just felt awful. I literally got rid of the car. That day, I drove back to Ohio with my family early. Okay. And on the way home, there's a pastor that I haven't talked to in probably 6 months. And he messages me out of nowhere. Okay. And he goes, hey, Bob, for some reason, while I was in prayer, I felt God told me that I should invite you to this Christian leadership event. I haven't talked to this guy in like 6 months. And I'm like, okay, that's crazy. And he's like, will you be here? We're leaving at 6. I look on my GPS. We're literally going to be entering the driveway at like 5:45. And I'm like, okay, God, what are you doing? So I said, yeah, all right, cool, I'll do it. Okay. Long story short, we pull in at 5:45. They're waiting in the driveway with this old beat up, rusted out minivan. We're waiting on this trade, guys. We're about to enter too, by the way. They're sitting in the driveway with an old beat up minivan, rusted out. And I decide, okay, my first thought was, what am I doing? What is Bob Beckett? What is Bob Beckett going to do? See, I still brings tears to my eyes thinking about how I used to think, how I used to feel, and how I got to that point. Because I was a Christian, but I was just kind of like stuck in worldly, mentality. Long story short, I jump in the minivan and I look at the people and I'm like, oh my gosh, who are these people? Like we had like Gothic type people, not like straight Gothic, but like just not my kind of people. Like they weren't like dressed to impress. They weren't like business attire. Like, look at these people. Like they were like, who are these people? And they just kind of smelled moldy in the car. And I still remember it super. It was like yesterday. I remember looking and I start judging all these people. Like, what am I doing in this vehicle? What am I should go to sleep. Like I shouldn't. And I could tell that was like the devil trying to fight me against this. 15 seconds, guys. I'll readjust the stop if it shoots up. Okay. It'd be even better if it closed up here, but I'll do it. I'll go for it. We could take 2 L's too and be prepared to lose. Okay. But this could be a good trade. Got to say it like that. So, okay. Let me get in. Let me get in. Market buy. Okay. I think I might not be able to DCA now. Market buy. Boom. Okay. So hopefully this rockets. Okay, let me continue the story while we're in this. Hopefully you guys don't mind me telling this story, but I think it's important. So I jump in the minivan and I'm driving and I'm like, I felt God say, like, see what I'm saying? Like, this is who you become. You started judging all these people. You think you're something better than everybody else. And I immediately was like, oh my gosh, I'm all in, like in the ministry. I got to change who I am because this is crazy. So for 9 years straight, I was in the ministry pretty much full time. They all became my best friends. All those people that I prejudged literally became my best friends. We're out there doing missions. We're out there going around and I'm teaching other churches how we're growing. Like I was head of the connections. So basically I was in charge of 40 people at our church that basically their job was to be in charge of all the people that first impressions, like they come into the parking lot from the follow-up to the greeting. If anybody's felt left alone, like in the sanctuary, go talk to them, make friends with them. Like, don't leave anybody alone, right? Help people, get people, whatever. It was fun. It was great. And then I became basically pastoral, where I go to hospitals and pray over sick people and pray with their families and stuff like that. And I was passionate about that. And then I felt God call me back to the business space to be a light in the business world. So I came back to the marketing space, and all of a sudden my marketing had to change a little bit because I couldn't exaggerate anymore. I couldn't do any of that kind of stuff. So like it had to be honest and truthful. So I was like, you know what? This is so much more rewarding. Not that I wasn't before, but I had to be more open, right? My whole point behind all of this is you kind of have to have a lot of faith in trading, right? The only reason I got into trading was because I had a kid who was making about $1 million a month or something crazy in crypto. And he was teaching Elliott wave theories. And I was making this kid like $50,000 a week, or $25,000 to $50,000 a week in sales, to build out his funnel, doing marketing for him, all that kind of stuff. Was watching him and I'm like, man, this kid, like, all he's doing is Elliott wave theory. Don't go look that up on YouTube. I mean, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. But I'm like, man, I could do this on the side, and I wouldn't have to sell. I wouldn't have to do anything. And this would be great. So I started doing it. I sucked at first. Then I rode that crypto wave. Everybody was successful then, right? So I thought I was a true trader at that point because I was winning. I'd never stopped winning because it was the first bull run. But it got me hooked to technical analysis and stuff. And that started my journey. I was in the ILN stuff, that network marketing thing. I was in all kinds of different programs. That's what really got me to start my program, because I was in ILN. I had 100 no, I had 200 personal members in that company. And I realized, oh my gosh, they're all confused because they're trading. They have like 200 different styles of trading. There's just a massive amount of different styles of trading. So of course they're jumping from one trader to another trader to another trader to another trader. And I'm like, this is dumb. So I'm going to start my own small little group with my current clients. I'm just going to get them in and teach them how I'm staying consistent, because this is dumb. Like, there's no point to have all these different methods of trading. It's just stupid. You might as well go to YouTube at that point. And that's how this all was born. But back to the ministry. So it was kind of crazy. Like, you know, that was my passion. That was everything in me. But it's really built me over the years. Like, I thank God, like, I'm freed of those insecurities. Like, I feel good. I feel good just serving and helping other people, you know, building communities around a purpose, right? Instead of just, this isn't just trading for me. This is building a true culture of growth and faith, and just building this thing up together. So I don't know, I've kind of rambled off, but I was just waiting for this trade to hit. So we'll see what happens here. There's so much text I got to catch up with. Let's see. I'll bow out now. I'm only 65. Phil B, man, you look young. 10 grandkids to support, man. That's beautiful, bro. Congratulations. What a blessing. I want to buy storage units, moneymakers. Yeah, storage units, car washes. I mean, even laundromats are pretty good. I'm also looking at buying fairly passive income. 2 specifically car washes and self-storage units. Funny you said that. Yeah. Your talk hits hard. The more money you have, more humble you get. Absolutely. So now how I live is like, I've lived normal. Like, I don't want anybody even knowing any kind of money that I make. I don't even talk about my money. Like, I just talk about trading good. That's it. I don't want to talk about nothing like that. I like life stories. Awesome. I can't get that close to Asia low and not take it. You'd think, right? It could. I hope you're wrong, Troy. Awesome trade. It could be. Started up after London low taken. I'm hoping London's all it wanted, but we'll see. If it takes Asian, we're kind of screwed, maybe, but we'll see. Baby bullish fair value gap getting violated right now. Violated. I love your words, man. A girl with a guitar, that is what life is all about. Yes. Amen. What a path. I did see some old videos that were Pip and Bob. Love your mission and heart. Appreciate you, man. What was that? Just popped on my screen. Something just popped on my screen. I've seen that opening in laundromat is profitable as much as it sounds crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to run it. Like, I would have to have the right person running it. There is a side business I'm building that I think I could franchise out that I can't really say publicly yet. But I think it's going to be in every city within a few years. I don't know how it couldn't be. That's all I'm going to say. A physical location kind of business. This might be one of those days where we lose two. We lose 2 in a row. That's okay. I don't want to lose 2, but, you know, that's part of the deal. This is what makes you a real trader, is if you can lose a trade and lose another trade and not go crazy, not blow everything that you have, right? This is my first trade on this account, a little aggressive. I have this on my funded, so if I lose this, I lose real money. So there's that. I mean, took London lows, closed solid above here, have our stop in a good place under a 1 hour block, which that 1 hour block is Asian lows, I think. So essentially, or it could be that. I have my stop right here, below that low, right here. We'll see. We shall see. Great story. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Wes. Appreciate you. Vending machine business. Where exactly is Asian low? It's at the where my stop is. I should have put it under the next area. You helped me a lot with that story. Appreciate you, Richard. Alex McCoy, about 300. Sweet. I saw a perfume cologne business out of the malls, UK. Yeah, I'm straight entrepreneur all day. Like, I could do this stuff all day. So people pay money for one shot perfume cologne. I don't know. Spill the beans. All right, guys. Ooh, I like that volume. Come on. Come on. Let's engulf all that. I'm still eating my sweet potato from breakfast. That's crazy. Here's my daily green juice, guys. Let's get this rocket out here. Let's get a couple. We're going to straight Elon this sucker up. But yeah, this green juice changed my life, by the way. If you have like nerve issues, heart palpitations, I'm not a doctor. This isn't health advice. Palpitations, anxiety, stress, overdose on some of this. I'm telling you. I'm not saying fruit. I'm saying just straight green juice. Maybe throw an apple in there if you really can't stand it, but we were made in the image and likeness of our Creator, with His life and nature to be His expression and representation on earth. He is the happiest when expressed and represent with our living. Praise God, Hector. Yes. What is it? Hopefully it's not one of those ones that blew up. I appreciate the story. This is really what has drawn me to you, and I identify with it. It provides me hope and helps me remember what I'm doing this for. Awesome, Jeff. Awesome. I'm drinking a Heineken in green can. What the heck is green juice? Okay, well, this has, what is in this? It has kale, spinach. I don't know what to tell you other than, okay, so another story while I'm waiting. I was stuck in bed for 9 months. Let me finish that story, actually. So I had a business that was doing $500,000 a month. Got in the ministry heavily. Still ran the business, but it wasn't making nearly as much as that. And I actually got so stressed out. I was stuck in bed for 9 months with heart palpitations. I thought I was going to die, actually. I was skipping every other beat for a long period of time. And between prayer and green juice, so how this actually happened to me is I started eating salads and I felt better. I'm like, this feels good. And on my blood work was fine. Like my potassium showed I was fine, my magnesium was fine, all this kind of stuff. But then I found out you actually need an intercellular blood test to actually see your real potassium levels, which is a very, very expensive test. So what happens, I was on blood pressure medicine for 7 years, had really high blood pressure. And turns out I did a juice fast for a week just to see if I felt better. And on day 7, I was forced to quit my blood pressure medicine because every time I take my pill, while I was doing this juice fast, I was getting sick. I was getting extremely sick. So what happened was my blood pressure was getting too low because I was increasing this. And it turns out it was my potassium that still the doctors today didn't detect, right? So with that said, all of a sudden, between prayer and this, my heart palpitations literally just vanished. Okay, even the what do you call it, heart doctor was super impressed. He's like, oh my gosh, and he started sharing green juice with everybody else. So I'll know if I get extra tense, like my muscles, not like the tense from like you worked out hard, you know, but like just like you know, just tense and kind of stressed out more. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't get my green juice for the last 3 days. And then I'll just like, I'll overdose on these. I'll drink like 2 of these, 32 ounces. And then I'll feel this like, this cooling feeling over my body and like relaxation. And then I'll just keep doing it. And turns out if you look, we're supposed to have, I think it's 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day. And it's literally what helps make the heart stay regulated. It's what helps your nervous system. It does all these things that people don't even realize. Plus my magnesium is probably low too, but we're supposed to get 4,700 milligrams per day with your food. And I'm not telling you to take a pill to get it. That's dangerous, but like through your food, you're supposed to get 4,700 milligrams a day. You start adding it all up, I can almost promise you're probably getting like 2,000 to 2,500 milligrams per day. So if you're like overly stressed, overly tense, achy, all that kind of stuff, and have heart palpitations here and there, I would give green juice a go. I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to my advice. I'm just saying, like, it's changed my life. So I did make it homemade forever, piece in, but the problem is it just takes forever. So I have this place locally to me that I just order. It's expensive. It's like $10 a drink. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's 12. I don't even know. But to me, it's like my medicine. It keeps me off all my medicine. It keeps me healthier. So I'm good, you know. Kale, spinach, lemon, ginger, that kind of stuff. Cucumber. It's just actual vegetables. It's real vegetables juiced. And then I don't even use an apple. My wife needs an apple. I don't need an apple. I like it. It just feels like it feels good. So let's look what we're doing here. We're building up some little baby liquidity here to maybe be taken out. So you got to be prepared for this. If you can't handle it, maybe get out early, right? That's your fault if you stay in this. I'm just just saying. It's a riskier trade. It's not like A+, but it's like it's a good trade. But I think maybe 3 o'clock in 2 minutes, maybe, just maybe, it might take out all this. It's either going to go up or it's going to go down. Or down then up. One of those things, right? Yeah, peace in. It really does. It really does. Like, I didn't realize I never was a vegetable person. And actually eating the vegetables, I can't stand. But juicing, I could do it. And I get fiber other ways. So you don't really have to have it, you know? Come on, guys. This has got to be it. I mean, I don't like this liquidity buildup. I don't like that it didn't push off this hard. But we do have the 3 o'clock happening right now. So what could happen? Hopefully it doesn't take out London right now. That would suck. And if we lose 2 today, that's good news. We got to flip it. That's good news because then we have most likely 7 to 8 wins in a row in a perfect world, right? That doesn't mean in a row because it's not out of 10. It's out. Like, it might take out of 30 trades. But just know, also, you shouldn't be risking the farm on this. Okay, you shouldn't be risking the account to where it would blow if you lose, unless you're already almost blown. You should be risking responsibly to a degree, right? So like I risked around $1,000 on this account on a 50K. That's kind of high, but it's an eval. On my funded, I risked $1,000, okay, on 150K. So it's not even a lot, right? Here we go, 259, guys. 259. Let's see, boys and girls. Let's see. Do you have Jamba Juice there? I've seen it. I don't know. It's not anywhere local to me. It's doing the wedgie, Brian Goldstein. Running out of room. It's literally going to happen. Either up or down right now. Literally running out of room. It's got 1, 2, 3-ish minutes. Max. Before something probably big happens. Max. At any given moment, it could go bloop. It's doing the wedgie. Did you say I'm doing? Oh, I thought you said I'm doing the wedgie for a second there. Come on, guys. 3 o'clock. Remember, between like 3:01 to 3:03, it usually gets like crazy. It's like weird crazy. Hopefully it doesn't want to take Asian right now. I agree with Roy, though. Like, it did come all the way down here. So, again, you can get out right now and not lose too much. I don't care if I lose. This is what you got to understand. I might be at a different level of mindset. That doesn't make me better. I'm just saying I might be at a different level of mindset than you right now, where I actually, like, it doesn't even affect me if I lose. Okay? Because I know the overall basket win of trades. Just doesn't matter to me. I thought you said it has a wedgie. We should call that the wedgie, buddy. The wedgie. Yeah, you hate how. See, I don't care. If you hate how it's moving, just go to the 15-minute or something. Here it is, that 3:01 to 3:03 time. That weird thing that happens. Let's see. Let's see. Looking like it might at least take this out, maybe. But who knows? Who knows? It probably most likely might go up or down. We could only go by probabilities. I know that there's just a massive amount of liquidity to the upside. I know that we had to break a structure to the upside. I know that we're in a 1-hour block. So it could very well do this and then break up and then go all the way up, you know. So that could be, we could potentially take 3 trades if that loss just depending on the time that it happens. Or it might shoot up right now. We don't know. I'll never pretend to actually know what's happening. I could only go by what the charts are showing me. How can I have an opinion and not really care that much? So if your opinion has higher probability of being right, but as far as not really caring, you have to look at the grand scheme of things. So out of 50 trades, are you going to be up? Definitely, maybe, Robert Pellegrin. Here, I like what I'm seeing. That's a strong couple strong candles there. Doesn't mean it's going to win, but we'll see. I'm hoping. Here's that 303. Can we get a big push? Everybody start blowing. That's the wrong way, dude. Alex, we want you to blow up, not down. Okay? We have to slingshot this sucker. So let me do the slingshot gauge. Let me get that out again. Let's see. Slingshot gauge. We're slingshotting this sucker, hopefully. Hopefully it came down and we can go back up. No, wrong way. No. The most important part about this is you're taking pretty much A to A plus setups only, and you manage your risk. If you can't manage your risk, you're freaking out. Just get out of the trade and wait for it to break this structure. Get out of the trade right now. Wait for it to break this structure if you just can't handle it. That's good that you don't care. If you don't care, you're getting the point. I've been saying let's make trading boring again because everybody's loving that dopamine hit of winning, and then when it comes time to lose, they can't. They don't know how to do it. They literally they just lose their account because they would rather win the trade than and not care about the account. They'd rather just see a win. Something happened, my gosh. We have no room here. This is just ugh. A plus setup. If this loses, I'll have 300 left to play with. Hey, then you did it good. If that happens, I'll do the grab 200 at a time until I have more room. This is coming from Alex McCoy, who has had payouts. Who is very consistent, by the way. Never gives up. That's good advice, buddy. I was trying to say earlier, it's crazy. I'm 6 minutes faster than your charts. Brandon, did you refresh your live stream? Lose the battle, win the war. Yes. All right, guys. Remember what I said. As soon as I put that $1,000 out there, I've lost the trade. Like I've already lost mentally. It's already gone. Now, if I can win money, that's cool. I already lost the trade. You got to flip it. You got to flip it on its head. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Would love to see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., maybe 4. Like as you can see, this looks like it's going to be another 4 o'clock day. You don't have to sit here. And if you're in Futures Bootcamp, you could see that I got in. Actually, I get to tell everybody, and I'm right at entry right now. I can say get in. I got in. Boom. Can we get a push up, guys? Can we push up? Again, this is your opportunity to get out if you don't like the trade. I do like the trade still. I think overall it should take this out. Does that mean it will? I don't know. We could just go with the wedgie rocket. The wedgie rocket. Love it. Got to admit, using the risk calculator has given me a new level of calm sitting through a drawdown. See, Wes, that's awesome. So glad to hear that. That's why in one-on-one mentorship now, like if Stacy's on here and all that, Stacy blew through this, but like one-on-one mentorship now, I literally focus on the risk first. The most boringest part that will make you the most money. I make sure you understand the risk first, and then I allow you to go to the strategy. Because if it was just the strategy, you'd be rich already. You can go to YouTube and just do that, right? So I make sure you fully understand what you're risking per trade before you continue, right? Come on, let's get a rocket. Who's in this trade, guys? Let's do a roll call here. Who's in this trade right now? Let's rally this up. Let's get it going. Let's get it going with our demo money up. Let's push it up. Allergies going crazy. Come on, just stop playing games with me. Stop playing games with my heart. Is that what that song is? Let's see. So here's the external high. It now closed solid above that external high. That's even more probability it'll go up. So let's move this. If this was a trend line, let's put that right there. That was a good call right there. Boom. Now, because that closed solid, we can officially call that a block. So I'm just trying to build reasons not to freak out. This is kind of how I help myself not freak out, right? Actually, I just don't freak out anymore, but how I used to, I'd build like reasons. Okay, so we got an actual block here. We had a strong solid close above this external high. We had this external high, so we're now closed solid twice above two external highs. Let's look on the 5 minute. 5 minute, we still don't have a close on an external high. If it closed solid here on a 5 minute, we'd be golden. That would be A plus, A plus, A plus. What's the consistency roll for Apex? 50K, yeah, 50%. Awesome. You're in RJB. Higher high, higher low. Yes. Can't wait to go on demo vacation and roll my demo winnings. Exactly. Come on, let's get a higher high. Let's get a higher high, guys. Let's make it happen. I want you guys passing challenges. We've been killing it lately. So it took all that liquidity. I could get rid of that. Now we're building another wedgie. Another Brian wedgie. Can't even pull this stupid thing because this is in the way. Ugh. Yoink. Okay, that strong solid holds holding us up right now in this one. So we got two strong solid closes. And I wouldn't even be against it wicking this out and going up, honestly, but I don't want it to go here, obviously. It's always the risk that I have trading live is you're going to see my losses because I don't hide anything. And some people, and you know what, if that detracts people seeing me lose, and they just don't understand trading yet. So a lot of other people, they just won't show their losses or they won't go live. Like, I just don't care either way. Like, I only want the real people, the people that will ride and die with me, right? I'm in on 550K, top step 150K, eval TPT up on both trades. Beautiful. Just call that is. I'm in. Rich DeBell, thanks. Awesome. Need some faster music to help move the candles up. Is that what it is? I don't know. This is kind of like that epic music that we did with Brian yesterday. Come on, trend line. One time in my life, work for me. Have a pool tournament, so we made it to city, not city, state, basically. So we have a state tournament in pool, billiards. I'm gonna have to trade. I don't know if I'll be here Monday and Tuesday. I'm not realizing that. I'll try to be anyways. I'll say I have to work if I can trade from the hotel. Waiting on Funeral procession. Man, this ain't no funeral music. This is like superhero. You're out. All right, Patrick. Patrick's out at break even. Hey, that's a win to me. It's not a loss. Yeah, I'm trading in trading view. You're out. Oh, this is good music. Haha. Greg says blue, a PA 50K now. Whoops, going sideways sucks, but other PAs up on the day. Awesome. Hey, it's all the grand scheme of things, right? The overall risk reward, right? So this is another thing to learn is let's do the math here, okay? Let's say you spent, just hypothetically, let's say it took you, because everybody wants to be rich today, right? Or everybody wants to be consistent today. Well, let's say Brian passed yesterday, Smoke Eater. Let's say it took you 100 tries times, say, $30 average per account, $3,000, and let's say it took you 8 months, okay, to fail 100 times. But then all of a sudden, you pass and get your first payout of $6,000, which happens to our people all the time. Okay, was that education worth it? Okay, you spent $3,000 in 8 months of your time, and now you got your first $6,000 payout. So you learn to ride the bike. Now you can ride the bike. You learn to fish. Now you could fish. Now you can teach your kids how to fish, right? Was it worth it? So was that one little loss you just had on that account, was it that horrible? No, right? So it's all about overall risk reward. It's not just about risk reward per trade. It's risk reward per prop firm account. And people they lose sight of this. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. So is this looking good right now? No, it's not looking that good. It looks like it wants to wick me out. At least take this out, but man, still higher probability going up. So I'm holding it personally. A ride or die. Ride or die. Let's see. Hans Zimmer have made a lot of great music. Yes. 1855 on the blown. Bad judgment on that one. So Greg, you just went full port on that sucker or what? Like if I lose all of this, I should lose about 1,000. And then I'm done. And I don't lose that account. I just have to wait for the better trades tomorrow. Let's see. Please try, Bob. Got out with the challenge account, Bull and Ox, 260 profit times 10. So Tim Sapati. Tim, another amazing story. Tim, how much, if you don't mind sharing, Tim, you're one of my one-on-one students. How many years have you traded and how many payouts? How much in payouts have you gotten from prop firms over the last couple months? Just to bring the motivation up. 2,600. Also profit on Prop Shop Trader Challenge account 219 times 10. $2,190. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Bob. Praise God. Yes, to God be the glory on that one. Maybe respecting the 1 minute. I always see 1 million. 1 minute bullish OB. JT, sad moment in the action movie or chick flick movie music. Means it's gonna go up. Yeah, 100%. Yes. If you can get the fish every day, is it worth it? It's an investment. Yes, sir. That's rocket. Will take off at 350. Yeah, it looks like we're sitting in this. Okay, it happens. Better than a swing trade. You know, swing trading. Oh my gosh, I used to try to swing trade. I would be in this trade. It'd be up 40%. I mean, not over 40%, but like up 3%. Then it go 40% down, and it go 20% more down of the profit. And then I'd be like the up and down of swing trading just destroyed me. I couldn't do it. Like this, I'm in and out, and I know I lost. I know I won. I'm done. I'm out. So like, I used to complain like, oh my gosh, I've been in this since 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm in a 30-minute trade right now. Oh, how your brain changes over the time. I keep to learn these accumulation zones, but it's tricks. Yeah, 118, 100 PA is gone. Just call it. Gonna call it quits. Good. Just call it quits. Good job, Greg. Hey, good job. We'll be listening from the car. That ought to make it go. Yeah, because he's left. I only have 600 left before I lose my challenge. So what did you risk on this trade? Did you risk the whole thing, or are you just trying to reset? There's times where I'm just low and I'm like, I don't even care about this account. Let me get a new account and start over. But you have to do that with the mindset of this. How many accounts will it take before you get your first payout? Instead of thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta make this one eval work. Chances are, I hate saying this, but I just like being the realest person I could possibly be for you guys. Chances are you're not going to get paid out on this next account. Ooh, did I say it? That's not good for YouTube, is it? I'm just being real with you. You got to be more realistic and say how, like in business, I live by the philosophy of move fast and break things. My team hates it, but that's what makes me money. So I like to just launch things, make it, and then make it better, and then pick up the pieces, right, and make it better. Same thing with trading. I like to move fast and break things. In other words, I like to, if I'm going to blow that account, I'm going to blow that account, but I already have others lined up to pass, and others that will get paid out. Others I'll blow. Like I might be the only guy who will tell you I blow accounts. I blow accounts. It's all part of the risk management plan, right? I lose as long as I win way more than I lose, like actually payouts way more than I lose into evals and paying for accounts. I'm good. That's business. You know, you got to look at this as a business. Okay, good risk management on that, Joanne. I have a buddy who does options swing trading. He is down 50% sometimes, then comes up with profit at 70%. Yeah, just the swings on those. It's not good for my heart. I would need like 10 of these a day if I was a swing trader. At least this, I know my risk. I could be done for the day. I could go enjoy my family. There's nothing worse than being in a swing trade and you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to pee and you're like, let me go just check real quick. And you're negative and you're like, ugh, and you don't sleep the rest of the day. You know? 80-20 rule. Yeah, it was a Pareto principle. Pareto. I truly believe that. Win, lose, or draw, I need to get going and we'll leave this trade on. Great mindset, buddy. Because if you lose, who cares? Okay? Really, once you get to the point where you're numb to this, you're numb to losing, and this becomes like a demo account, that is when you get payouts. Until then, so the faster you can get your mind around losing, the better. Right? Okay, this one is funeralish. There we go. I wish I had better music. Like, we run out of music, especially on these longer streams. Let me try this. This is AI. Nah. Try this one. I love that movement, but dang, what the crap is this? Is it just mitigating? We're fighting for this one, guys. We're fighting for this one. Let's try this. Down tempo. Ready, fire, aim. Yeah, I live by that, brother. That's what we call in the development world, yes. I'm new to TPT. If I blow a challenge, does it mean I just start over or do I have to pay for another? You would do a reset. Most of the time the resets are cheaper, but just check to verify if they have a coupon or something. Yeah, I used to do options a little bit, but man, just options wasn't for me. I like the fast action. Like, I like the. I don't like the what do you call that? The delta, beta, delta, all that crap. Like, depreciates in time. I don't like it. I don't like it. To me, it's a huge disadvantage. I do great in demos, but stuck on funded. Yeah. All right, I don't like that music either. Come on, AI, you could do better than that. Let's see, for 4 seasons, Vivaldi. So if you want to turn, Mitchell, if you want to turn this into a demo, you got to lose a lot more and get numb. You got to start kicking the tree like martial artists and make your shins numb. You got to fail faster with A+ setups. Okay? Not just gamble, but take the best setup possible over and over and over and over. And one of my favorite ways to do that is on a lower time frame. So get used to it on the 1 minute. Do like a good exercise is like 1 minute order block scalping. I gotta turn this down. Dang, it's loud. Lounge? I don't know. This is an older course of mine, but it's still very relevant. Pipstackingsecrets.com, or actually futures. You know what? Don't get that one. Get Futures Made Easy if you don't. Futuresmadeeasy.com. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I did to get numb. Okay. You go to futuresmadeeasy.com. Basically, the strategy in there teaches 1 minute order blocks. So, like, you literally could be sitting there and take 100 trades. Like, if one of my best advice I could give you is lose a lot more, a lot faster. I know that sounds crazy, but you have to, you need to get numb to the charts. You need to get numb to being in trades where it just doesn't matter anymore, right? I'm not saying getting better, but this is a good mindset hack, is losing faster, right? So take as many trades as possible using like 1 minute order block scalping, and don't worry about your win rate and see what happens. A little hard to hear me. I did turn it down. Is it still bad? I don't know if the Greeks that a decay 50K TPT reset is 100, but new one is 102. Take your poison. Yeah. There is a yeah, you can use code Solomon for a percentage off. I use the 150K TPTs because I love the $100 reset. That's amazing. I did 1 millisecond chart trading too fast. Yeah. I've done 1 second and 5 second and 15 second. In fact, with PulseX Premium, I talk about 15 second all the time. As long as you know where you're at in the higher time frame, works really good. Beta decay. What a deal! I paid 1 or 2. Oh, you lost $2, or you can save $2. Yeah, but yeah, if you get 150K, it's still a $100 reset, which is kind of crazy. I'm surprised they haven't not fixed, but changed that. Use Solomon for TPT. Thank you, Tristina. We need to get all these women on here. I was thinking about starting like a side women's, like just a side women group for all the powerhouse women, getting you guys together, kind of helping each other out. If that's something you guys were interested in, like Tana, Tristina, Stacy, Glennis. You guys don't know Glennis. Glennis is she's so amazing. She's been funded multiple times. She's going to be so big. Her and her husband, Len, amazing. We have so many women. We get Tiffany in there too. Let's see. Let's get 1 minute candle, 23,448. Let's get a rocket, guys. Come on. This is crazy. We're fighting for our lives here. All right. Tim Sapati. This is going to be good. Okay. Tim Sabati started with you in January 2025. Got paid out $24,000 on Apex. Guys. Great job, Tim. Now I'm back to it with 2 other prop firms, Bullinox and Prop Shop Trader, whom I've blown accounts several times, but not giving up. Hey, man. So, again, you could blow another 100, and then all of a sudden you get another 50, 75, 100,000. And then all of a sudden what happens is kind of like when you start being able to pass challenges. This is the evolution of a prop firm trader. At first, it's hard as heck to pass these challenges. And all of a sudden, you finally pass your first challenge. Then all of a sudden, it gets a little bit easier to pass challenges. Then you rarely ever fail a challenge. And then, but you're still not getting paid out. Okay. Then it takes a while. You go through 10, 20. I'm not saying this for everybody. I see it a lot, though. So the faster you can get this done, the better. You go through 5, 10, 20 different funded accounts. Then you hit your first payout. Some people get it right away. I'm just trying to be super realistic with you, because the last thing you need in trading world is more hype. Okay. So let's say it took you 5, 10 tries with a funded account. You got to give yourself a little breathing room, or you won't be able to trade your funded account right. Right. And then all of a sudden you get your first payout. Then it becomes possible in your mind. And then all of a sudden you start getting more payouts. And then it's really hard not to get a payout. So the longer you take, the more fragile you are with taking your trades, the more timid. That's the word I'm looking for. The more timid you are with taking your trades, the more you're not taking live trades on your accounts and trying to pass, the longer it's going to take before you actually get a payout, because you have to put in that work. You have to put in that muscle of losing and losing and losing before you start winning and winning and winning, right? Promise you. Yeah, Tim is the king. We never give up. Praise God. Yes, that's awesome, Tim. Agreed. Not a quitter. That helped me. The more trades I took, the more I started not to care. Yes. Get numb, guys. Fail more. Don't be afraid to fail. Like, you're actually failing, but not failing enough. You're failing because you're not being more active. You need to be more active. 1 minute order block scalps. How many points? Oh, like 5, 10 points. No, 10 points on NQ. Just try to win, but try to lose. Does that make sense, Mitchell? Like, get that. Futures made easy. Go to the strategy area. $7. I understand the FEGs, but can you explain the order blocks? Is that based on break of structure? So order blocks are just essentially. So everybody looks at them differently. Okay, let's just look out here while we're in this trade. Okay, I call every area essentially an order block. That, like, for instance, this. See how this wick didn't go lower than this? So the buyers tried to come in, and then sellers took over. So there's an area right here where there's probably a lot of stops right above this area, right? Basically a high. Above any high or a low, there's essentially stops because there's retail traders and institutional coming in the market. So this is a block of orders in this area. Now, what makes it stronger is if it breaks a structure. So if I look left over here, see how this wick didn't go higher than this wick? I basically can call, oh, sorry, this right here never broke a structure right here. But let's look back at what happened here. All right, let's just look back. Let me pull this. Where was I looking right here? I was right here. From there to there was the block, right? So it's an area of interest. It came up, wicked this, and shot down from that area. But what makes it a stronger block is when we have a break of structure. So this would be the first area. This wick didn't go higher than this. So this candle to me would be a structure break. So as soon as it breaks that structure, this block is a real strong block. This area is very strong. So when it's kind of like sideways like this, I'll just grab the whole range, you know? Let's just see. Well, of course, not going to go up there anytime soon. But you get the point. It's just an area where there's a lot of blocks. Or a lot of orders. Why is it just stopping? Remember what I said? This would be an A+ setup if it closes solid above this on the 5. I've blown my first TPT accounts and just picked up the discounted Apex this week. Kicked the 3 some more. May pick up one more. While is TPT easier to get payouts compared to Apex? Yes, much easier in my opinion. Dave Smith. They're my number one right now. Dave T. PT is the best for payouts, bar none. Absolutely. Okay, all the women want to be in a group. Okay, cool. And we'll throw Bethany in there too. Bethany is amazing. So like that'd be kind of cool having Bethany. Yeah. So we'll just get all the women that are strong women that are traders that die hard that are doing this together. You made more payouts than me, Tim. I think that means now I get to ask you questions. Tim on Apex. Yeah, the fact that Tim did it on Apex shows you how good of a trader he is. He's phenomenal. He listens so well, and now he's kind of like just doing it, I still remember, if you don't mind me sharing this, he was like a Uber driver or delivery guy, and he stuck with it, and then finally he's like, hey, I want to do 101, and then boom, next thing you know, he's funded and everything. And then he gets payout. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I should be sharing these stories like on testimonials. Like, that's how much I'm not doing it. Here comes VWAP. Let me see. Well, that VWAP. So if we can get over this line and close over this, oh my gosh, she's coming up here. Maybe not by the end of the day, but I mean, we're good right now. This is looking really gravy. Gravy train. You know what I'm saying? What am I at in the funded? In the funded, I am really good right now. This is the first funded trade I took today, and I am up 1,500 times 1,500 times 5 right now. Let me look at what could happen here. So this is a block right here. So it might mess around right here. So this could be like where you potentially maybe take some profits or just get out and not care, right? Again, stop trying to be like Mr. or Mrs. like do it for the gram, like, oh, look at me, I made like a look, you know what I'm saying? Like make some money, you know, take some money off the table. Do what you got to do. So if this is all we can get today, by all means, freaking take it. Like, no, don't pick it up. It's just like the low hanging fruit. You know what I mean? All right. What you doing, boy? Why don't you go under there? So I think it could easily get up to here without an issue because we have all that pullback here. It needs to fill this area right here. We are at a little fair value gap right there. Let me fix this audio. Let's see. I wish I had more different music for you, but this will just have to do. Come on, baby. Woo! All right, we're at this fair value gap right now. Let's see if we can push past it. Change this color. You could take profits right now and be okay and just be happy with life. It's totally up to you. Me, I want to hold it at least up to here, I think. I might take profits on my funded. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I took profits on my funded at 2,000. Risk kind of heavy on that one. But they're 150K or so. 2,000 times 5, I did 10,000 on my big profit traders. 10,000 profit on TPT. Okay, so I'm good on that one. I'm totally okay, even if it ran away right now at this point. Right now, guys, this is up to you. We are getting towards the end of the day, so we're approaching this area right now. You could take profits now. You do what you want, whatever you're comfortable with. If you walked away right now with winning what you just won, would you be satisfied? Congratulations to everyone who took this trade and sat here with me, because I know that was painful, right? Like I said, this is where it should have issues. I'm probably just going to take profit. I just took profit 500, not a huge trade, but it's at 335, you know, in the afternoon. And what it's probably going to do is it's going to come back down here, play around, and then probably push past this block. But I just don't want to be stuck at the end of the day crap, you know? So now I could add that to the wins for me, because that was a win. I profited. I made 10,000 on the funded accounts. And where the heck is that? There we go. I'm going to move this way over here. Then we'll do a roll call, see who won. We got 30 wins now. 10 losses. Does that make it 75%? I think it's 75%. Yeah. 75% win rate, guys. Fantastic. This is a good day. Ended up winning overall on my on my take profit trader. On this brand new alpha, I got, what was the total on that? 501. Not record breaking, whatever, but maybe tomorrow we'll get like a bigger trade faster. You know, it happens. Overall, I'm profitable. I lost $1,000 on my other alpha, so the next day, hopefully get it back. It's all good. Hopefully pass it. Let's read what you guys are saying. Let me go down here real quick. Auto. I'm kind of really excited that we just stuck through that, guys. Like that's pretty amazing that we just did that, honestly, because that was rough. I'm so proud of you guys. I think it's gonna come down here and push up to this VWAP. So if you want to hold it, you can. I'm telling you, I'm good. I'm good. I want to do your 3-day challenge. Your 3 days challenge. When is it? I'm not doing a 3-day challenge. So I have a futures boot camp that we just started up. You can contact me. I don't know if you have a way to contact me. You can contact me at Bob. If you're interested in a futures boot camp, private@gmail.com. I text you my trades and stuff, so you don't have to sit there and wait around and you can miss things. Let me go ahead and look. I think it's gonna go up, guys. I really do. All the women, contact me on Telegram. If you're a one-on-one student, hit me up and we'll get you in a group. Private women's group. No fighting. You got to be cool to be in it. So let's see, the girls, women rock. Let's see. Wow, all of you guys. I don't even think I knew you were a woman, Peace in. That's awesome. Unless you're trying to sneak in the women's group. You sly dog. Yes, Dave, TBT is best for payouts, bar none. Yes, for sure. Take profit traders, like, it's the closest to having just a real account, you know? Taking risk off as we go. Awesome, buddy. Right. Apex, not confident in their payout process, but convinced me. Yeah. They're back and forth. Like, I love Apex for how cheap they are for like learning. So if you want to like get numb to losing really fast, just get a bunch of Apex accounts for sure. It is kind of harder to get payouts. I ain't gonna lie. They added more and more rules and it makes it a little bit more difficult for sure. Guys, love to have you in my Solomon Trading VIP program. That you get access to my indicator and 16 plus live trading sessions per month. You can hit the QR code right here, top left. Also, we're trading live every day, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 3. Well, as you can see, it's almost 4 p.m. It's pretty. I might as well say 1 to 4, but I want to say 1 to 3 just in case I can get off early. This does take a lot of energy. I'll get off of this. I won't stop talking for like 5 hours because I get so much energy. Let's see. Speaks volumes. You can pass challenge working, being consistent with my funded accounts. Awesome, Tristina. Yes, learning to let go of the money and trust the process, making this easier for me every day. Beautiful, Ashley. Tristina, facts. Yes, thank you. Boom. Need to close like 6 points up on the 5 minutes, of course. Yep. How do you get in the women's group? Yeah, hit me up. Dan Kenley, what's up? Dan Kenley, what's going on? Tristina, yeah, Tristina is amazing. Talk about consistency. My gosh, she's been so strong. And like literally every day I see her celebrate wins in the Institutional Trading Made Easy group. Amazing. JT, what's your favorite prop again? I'm about to buy one. So I like Take Profit Trader. Use code Solomon. That's my favorite. I'm thinking I might like Alpha. I have a lot of friends that are getting payouts from them right now. Mine look baby compared to his. I'm about to set break even. What's the knock on Apex? I have a couple accounts with them. Should I be concerned? There's just a lot of rules, bro. Like there's a lot of rules with Apex now. I still can get payouts on them, but it's just difficult, and it's hard for me to recommend it to my students now to get payouts, but it's really good for practice. Okay, you could get away with getting Bullinox accounts too. Keyword following Bullinox. They're easier. She's pumping now. Yeah, I think she'll go at least all the way up to here. Maybe not before the end of the day, but we'll see. Jumped out of 290 or so. Again, not earth shattering, but we did it, right? When do you move your stop loss? If I had like a strong break of structure right here, like if it just pumped through, then maybe I would, or maybe just take profit. I used to, with Forex, I'll do that kind of stuff, but futures, I just take it because of the trailing drawdown. It's a little bit different way to think about it. Eddie Ferris, 840 away from passing 150K on TPT, took a small gain on 5 accounts on Top Step. Beautiful. 200 is when I got out. 500 is not a bad trade. No, it's not. Not a bad trade. Up 226 on the demo accounts for the day. I'm keeping the trade for a couple more hours. I'll let you know. Beautiful, Paul. You love it. You're that Forex. That's that Forex in you, buddy. Took it to 24 points. I'm out for the day. 2 trades, 2 wins for the day. Up $1,365 on my Apex challenge for the day. I got to hit my 3K target. Beautiful. Beautiful, Ashley. Tana Wicker, $700 unfunded on that one. Woo! Let's get a payout, Tana. Let's do it. I got out with profit. You're welcome, Wes. Beautiful. Guys, anytime, hit me up, bobbeckettprivate@gmail.com if you have any information, want any information on any of my programs or anything like that. I can get you the right person to talk to you, or I'll just answer you myself. 40 points. Let's go, Brandon. I took the trade, but moved to break even too early. I hear you, man. I do that a lot. It just depends. If I'm tired, I kind of do that a lot more. You should just have Aiden in here reading all the chats while you trade. I kind of enjoy it though. It really helps my ADHD, Brian. But yeah, I should have him in here. I miss having him in here. I told you I was a woman. Yeah, you did. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're funny. You asked me when we were talking about Ohio. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. I've been talking to a lot of people. She's in. My bad. Is it Cincinnati? I forget where you were now. Christina's a boss. I'm not going to fight with her. No, good. Great patience. Yes, there's a prop. Yeah, guys, mad props to all you guys for being patient with that. That's huge, huge, huge. You need a producer. Yeah, no, Medina. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then I told you about Adam, who's single in Copley. Hey, Jeezy. And by the way, that's where literally my head coach, who's a woman, one of my head coaches who trains in Solomon Trading VIP, lives in Medina. There we go, guys. Going right up to that VWAP, just like I said. And if you guys don't have, like, I hate keep pitching things, but I made these very inexpensive, $7. Okay, you don't have to buy the upsells. You can if you want. Totally up to you. But 5-minute scalper goes over how I use the VWAPs. Right, I love VWAPs. You'll see how I trade the VWAPs. 5minutescalper.com, $7. Futures Made Easy, $7. Like, if you haven't bought any of my stuff, you could buy that stuff, and then you could see if you like my stuff or not. And maybe you could even join my Solomon Trading VIP if you really like working with me. So rock it now. Yeah, literally my head coach, my head woman coach, that's work. She does 6 to 8 hours a week of training, plus helps me with all my one-on-one students. You could ask everybody about Bethany. Trained her. She used to live in Barberton. Has like she's a workout type girl. Has her own like gym and stuff. Trainer. And trained her. I knew she was going to be phenomenal, and she went absolutely nuts and started killing it. So yeah, she's right in Medina. Up 1,200. Thank you, brother. Awesome, man. Is that Raymond? Hi, Raymond. Like. MVP is where it's at. Bethany is a beast. Yes, Christina. I know you love Bethany. Appreciate that. Yeah, Coach Christian, he's amazing too. Super consistent. God bless me with such an amazing team that I don't have to follow up with. I don't have to figure out where they're at. I've never once had to deal with any of that kind of crap for years. It probably helped that everybody on my team, anybody you talk to, whether it's my sales people, people that sell for me, my people setting, other than one guy, like setting meaning like talking to you, seeing if you're interested in mentorship or other programs of ours, down to like our coaches, they've all bought my mentorship program. So it's literally homegrown. So everybody who is on my team literally learned from me. They paid for coaching and learned from me. They weren't just some hire I got off the street. You know what I mean? So I think that has something to do with it. Anyways, that's it, guys. So 5minutescalper.com, go buy it. $7. You won't regret it. $7. I mean, it's amazing. Yes, Christian and Bethany have taught me so much. Yeah, they're amazing human beings. Amazing human beings. And then Futures Made Easy. If you want to learn how to trade futures, set up Quant Tower. I have a Quant Tower video on how I use Quant Tower and copy trade with it. That's in the back office, as well as a really good strategy you can trade with, like order block scalping, mitigation scalping, that will really help you learn how to get numb to the market, right? So if you want that, guys, just go get that. It's only, here's my friend right here. It's only $7. You don't have to buy the upsells. I'm not telling you to go buy upsells and make me rich. Just buy that and see that we're legit here. Here, let me show my friend. But that's funny. That you did? Aiden just made $1,500 in that. Cool. All right, guys, I'm going to end this. So before I end this, let's do one last roll call. Who all made money? I'm gonna read it off. Who all made money today? Who all made past prop firm challenges? Who all, if you failed, whatever, like pick yourself back up and trade the right risk this next time, or maybe that was the last of your risk, but I didn't get stopped out there, so you shouldn't have got stopped out there. That either means you layered on positions or something like that. So who all won today? I just want to do one last Celebrate Wins. And by the way, do me a favor, guys. Go in the Celebrate Wins community in Telegram and on School and let everybody know that you did really well on our live today. Let everybody know that you won and how much you're enjoying it. What's up, Fern? How you doing? New name there. I've never seen before. I love seeing that. So Aiden Beckett, my son, got $1,500 on that trade, $1,700 total today. Tana won. Most definitely legit, says Paul. Eddie Ferris says me, money, awesome, beautiful. Aiden Beckett said account passed. Christina Allen, money still in, about to get out soon. Mark made money, beautiful. Tim Sapati, I love that guy. We have to get him on here sometime. Thank you, Bob. You're welcome, buddy. Mark and lost some, break even. Awesome, Mark. Well, way to break even. Fern made some money. Ryan Martin made money. A girl with a guitar, salvage and eval. Beautiful, beautiful. 950 in profit and still in for Dan Kenley. Dan loves holding them trades, doesn't he? Good day for Jay Mayfield. Beautiful. Paul, start day 5 on Top Step day today. Beautiful, man. Ashley Hawkins, $1,365 in challenge wins. Beautiful. Mark Monfrey. Welcome, Mark. I've never seen your name, I don't think. Welcome to the party. Made money. Beautiful. Tana Wicker, $3,677 today. Rich DeBell, yes, sir. Money. That's money. Beautiful. Guys, go share this with the Telegram group and Solomon Trading, school, wherever, in the school community. We love it. Peace in, broke even. Peace in, the woman that's a trader that lives in Medina, Seth. By the way, peace in. I don't know if you're single. Oh, wait, he's got a girlfriend. I can't say that. My bad. Peace in, bro. He's right in Wadsworth. Took that out of VWAP, broke even on the day, lost early today, gained back some money with you. Beautiful. Richard made money. Beautiful. Jim Seeley added more on a pullback, up $595. Beautiful. Up, still holding. Regilio Vimula, I can't say that name, but sounds cool. Peace in. Oh, you're married? My bad. I apologize for that. Nicole Ev, 800 times 2. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Okay. Woo! All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Just bought your three-day challenge. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me what that is, because I don't know what that is. maybe you could just send me some Zelle, buddy. I don't know. Maybe I have a 3-day challenge out there. By the way, guys, you see this trade? That's crazy. It blew past. I mean, dude, we would have been. It's all good. It's all good. It was a good trade. Congrats to everybody who held that trade. Do me a favor. If you do anything for me, go into the school communities, tell everybody that you won. Go into Solomon Trading, tell everybody you won in this Telegram group. I need to get this ramped up. Guys, we hit 120 something live viewers today for many, many hours. It was actually beautiful. Let's get to 500 stat. All right, guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out for the last 2 hours and 49 minutes. God bless. Take care. Back it out. Peace.